If you are what you say you are, a superstar, then have no fear. The camera's here and the microphone. They wanna know. Oh, 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 oh. Yeah. Oh no, judging by the speed of this last fight, it's reeking of a Jacoby loss. Don't tell me my boy Jacoby lost. Don't tell me. Well, he's outstriking him so far. Hold on, guys. I caught that little mini fly that got in here. Oh, fuck. No! Not Jacoby, dude! Fuck! Not my boy Jacoby, dude. No! All aboard the goo canoe. Thank you. I'm at work, what the fuck? Dude, Jacoby got tagged. He looked like he was craftily doing his thing as well, but then Saidov hit him with a what? Impression of Dana walking through London. Oh my god, the right hand to head kick combo. You can't even deny it. An absolutely nasty finish. Follow-ups against the cage. Yeah, and Jacoby does kind of just shell up when he's hurt. Nasty stuff from Saidov. Nasty stuff. Nasty. Beautiful. Dulatov out too. Impression of Dana. Hey, anyone who got a fucking translator? I don't know the fucking alhamdulillah shit. Shit, fuck, Jacoby always tricks me into thinking he's good, then gets chinned. I know, dude. Roundtree's so bad in hindsight. Jacoby's dead. Thank you for the £2, Liam Wilson. Bonfim did horrible. I hate Ankalaev, man. Such a sore in the sport. LeBron to the 76ers. Rip Jacoby. Yeah, I'm Guru. Yeah, odds makers do better than me. I don't think I've been doing too bad on picks so far. Saidov pieced him up the whole fight. Not a fluke. Oh, I was just looking at the stats and it said he landed 3 strikes in round 1. Not Jacoby, dude. No. Let me go back on some of the highlights. I've heard that, what's his name? Nurullo Ankalaev had a bitch performance. So, we'll see. Watch Bonfirm fight and tell me he's not gambling. Okay. Bet 500 on Walker by heel hook. It pays 3 grand. Nice. I think that will happen. Moik versus Ortega in LA. I like that fight. I hope they do put some big fights on this LA card. Moicano's a great fighter to get the crowd going early. Mike Davis, Aliev's genuinely the worst pick you've ever made. But Aliev's not all that, though. I don't know what happened. So, I don't really care about picks, bro. So, shut the fuck up, you fat bitch. But, yeah, man, he got taken down. It is what it is. No one cares about Ankalaev. Boring ass bitch. Did Tuchilov get rid of Ribeiro as well? Hangman or Saladin for Paris? I don't think that's going to happen. Ariel seems to think it is, but I don't know why they would do that with... I don't know why they would do that as the next move at lightweight. I'm not sure about that. I reckon Saladin beats him, though. Impression of Andy Aspinall walking in on fire. Oh, that's good, that. DC is dead. Tough, that. You know, died of a food overdose. Tough. Not the best. Oh, well. Oh, well. A decision from Zaynukov. Alright, Petersen versus Walker. Legit thought Pons died in his last fight versus Hernandez. Is he dead for good now? I guess I'll have to check the Petersen loss. Nasty overhands wobbling him, dude. I've missed some good fights. Good left hook from Petersen. Puts him down and lands some good follow-ups. Yeah, man. Nasty finish from Petersen. Holy shit. 1-2 down the pipe. That mini fly is going to annoy me all day. Good stuff from Petersen, dude. Did what you're supposed to do against Ponzinibbio. Don't care about picks and change your name. When does it say picks in my name? Saidov looked like a pro kickboxer. Watch him. Is Sam Alvey better than JDM? Champ in 2 divisions. Yeah, I guess so. Here we go. Let me get the timer up. Bo. I'll reset it when the fight's about to start. And it is about to start now, by the way. Here we go. It's on. Walker versus Petersen. Petersen with a KO. How good is MVP? For just bouncing around in front of him for 3 rounds. Pretty nasty. Beanie on the way now. Thank you, dude. Appreciate the £2. By MMA Guru Beanie. MMAGuru.co.uk. Walker versus Petersen. Petersen's always reminded me of the Dave Allen of the UFC. Walker's got him in over-unders here. Got good control of him. But Petersen can wrestle. Walker goes for the leg, but doesn't get it. And now Petersen's on top, dude. The last place you want to be against Thomas Petersen, dude. We could be in for a blobfest. Seen Jamal Hill recently. He's bigger than you. Yeah, he's bloat maxing, dude. Different beanie design. Not of this current stock. Thank you for the €2. Early hour fight card. Yeah, I don't know how they're expecting me to get up for this, dude. It's fucking 4 p.m. Like, come on, man. Jesus, think about the goo. Come on. Oh, Walker's going for the leg. He's got the heel hook. He's rolling for it, chat. He's rolling for the heel hook. And Petersen's stuck against the cage. He manages to get himself out of it. He managed to get himself out of it, dude. Walker nearly went on a 5-fight heel hook spree. Looks like he's trying to set up a bit of a calf slicer here. And he is. He's trying to get back control. He's still got the leg pinned of Petersen. It's a really nasty... Petersen taps! Nasty calf slicer submission from Walter Walker, dude. Still had the leg trapped behind Thomas Petersen, dude. He didn't get the heel hook, though. So is the aura diminished? I don't know. That's up for debate. She say jid on my bakar, then I gack in her Vagayev. Okay, thank you. Thank you for your input there, man. Appreciate that. Nasty. What a win. What a win by Walter Walker, dude. I mean, it's just another blob finish. But yeah, first round submission was always going to happen. I know we don't like Islam, but I just can't bring myself to root for Ian. Islam's like, but wouldn't it be so funny if he lost to Ian Gary? Fun, I just wouldn't be able to stand having Ian as champ. I have to root for Islam. True. But come on, dude. How bad would Islam Makhachev feel if he lost to Ian, of all people? Doop, 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 doop. Nasty win by Walter Walker, dude. I'd love to see him versus Gable Stevenson. Is this going to count as a heel hook? No. Thank you for the 50. It's not a heel hook. It's not a heel hook, unfortunately, for you. Dude, 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 dude. Maybe you should fight Gable Stevenson next. Good morning, Papa Guru. Good morning. Good morning. Walter Volk. Let's go, brother. What's he going to say on the mic? Oh, he was looking to go at DC's legs. Dude, he's scouting out another heavyweight blob. I don't know what he's saying. You can't walk because Walker took your walk in. I know. Walker destroying people's legs. Just here for a vintage John Pork performance. We will be eating from the slop trough tonight. I know. I hope so. Thank you for the 5. He's translating for himself. I talk English. Give me the mic back. I like Walter Walker, dude. Yeah, don't grab the mic again. DC's ready to stop him. How's it going, little old goop? It's going good. Thank you for the 2. Did the Ian Gary video. We're so back. Nasty submish. He wants Cyril Gart next so he can punch him in the back of the head. Yeah! Yeah, dude! Now we're talking. Let's go Walter, dude. Because he took our Petersen from us. Shout out to Walter Walker, dude. 3 languages. Portuguese, Russian, and English on the mic. Gotta love it. Doop, 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 doop. And he said, Shama. He said, for our Petersen, yeah. He's our Petersen. You still doing the Fighters I Want to See Dead vid? Probably, yeah. Wink for me, piggy. Not for $2, dude. Thank you. Stop sucking your lips. I'm not sucking my lips. Love the videos, Goo. Keep up the great work. Thank you for the 3. I'm slowly becoming a 2024 version of MMA Guru, dude. It's time. Isn't it actually unreal that John Silver is sitting out until he gets a title shot? Yeah, I don't know if he is, but I'd love to see him on one of these upcoming pay-per-view cards, dude, because he's actually getting fucking pathetic. Oh my god, that low kick from Gibson. My brother just another me. We slide for Petersen, dude. We actually do spin the block for Alex Petersen Pereira, for real. On Crip. Impression of DC trying to keep Walker off the mic, but Walker takes him down and heel hooks him. Chocolate Peppa Pig. He's gay. Chocolate Peppa Pig. Fuck him. Okay, now. Don't take me down now. Please, now. Okay, Hussein did get a submission eventually in the 3rd. Good for him. We're so back. I think he would get Cyril with that cheese. I mean, Cyril has been leg locked before. Well, no, he hasn't, has he? But, oh well. He's been retarded in leg lock positions before, to say the least. Please put Ankalaev in the Fighters You Want Dead video. I might have to. I haven't rewatched it. Medic versus D-Rod main event next week. Who you got? I've got... I might go D-Rod, to be honest with you. I know he's been in jail, but... Was Medic just a one-hit wonder where if he does get that KO, he's going to win? But if he doesn't slime out D-Rod early, it's probably going to be bad. It's going to be bad, my sub. Doop, 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 doop. I mean, Davis, you know, he had to get going on the feet. Nurullo Ankalaev is very vulnerable on the feet. But he just couldn't stop them fucking takedowns. Nearly had the triangle a few times, though. But just can't do it. Walter unironically slimes Garn's lower limbs in round 1. True. Imagine Ank genuinely just gets slimed by Guskov. That would be a hilarious outcome, dude. The light heavyweight division would completely change like that. Can't stop laughing at your reactions to Connor. It's been 2 weeks and it's still hilarious. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. I've seen the clip going around. Went a bit viral, didn't it? Okay, Davis got back up in round 2. He said Herb Dean, not Garn, my new favourite fighter. Oh, he wants Herb Dean. Another chocolate pepper pig. Can we get a cheeky and Gary head bobble mixed with Dustin teeth clinch? Alright. I just want everyone to be happy. Then give it a 5. There you go. A little bit much. Thank you, though. Yeah, Ankalaev just holding him down against the cage. Type of shit they cheer for in Abu Dhabi, but I don't know. All I want to do is smoke weed and listen to the Guru. An OG song right there. I mean, Davis did have some moments, to be fair, where he could have found something, but them low shots really got to him on the single leg. Shots he couldn't find underhooks for. And then boom, he's just being held down for 3 rounds. DC starting to ruin the sport for me. True. Davis did wrestle well back up, though. But he just didn't capitalize where he needed to. 30 seconds left. Stuffs a takedown. Ends up on top. And Ankalaev just holds on. Oh my god, he nearly had the fucking armbar at the end. Never mind. Weird Ian hated child beating until someone told him it was a culture. I know, dude, yeah. He's just, even though he thinks what he thinks, chat, he suspiciously won't have a strong opinion against Islam Makhachev. You know what I'm saying? Does Gruslam have permission to see Dagestani hate for one fight? But wouldn't it be so funny to watch Makhachev and Khabib fans have to accept that Ian's way of life is superior? Don't you think that would be funny? What's up, Julius Yaboa? You seen Rampage punch Sweater? Yeah, I saw a clip of it. And it's just probably scripted. Walker versus Petersen was 72-ounce steak versus vegan pea slop. I was a reporter at OKC. I got DDP to say he's the African champ and talk shit on Amavov. Photo with him too. Okay. Asked Dana about Conor. Usman, some viral stuff too. We had a man on the inside. Okay. Nice, dude. Little OKC reporter in the field. Sad day as an MMA fan, realizing commentary's ass. That's why you got to be watching the MMA Guru stream. Impression of Islam calling Ian liberal white. Dude, I really hope that's what it gets into. Will this batch of beanies be collector items? New design on next batch? I don't know if there'll be a next batch. We're still trying to go through these ones. I overestimated the sales. How would Gaethje versus Diego Lopez go? I think it would go pretty well for Gaethje. Thoughts on Ilya versus Paddy for Ilya's comeback fight? Yes, that has to happen. Of course. Yeah, you're saying the most obvious thing. Of course that has to happen next. Wanted to issue a quick correction for the recent Ian Gary vid. At one point you referred to Ian as full of test. This was determined to be false. That was before she got her claws into him, though, you know? There was once an Ian Gary that had some backbone. Love from Australia. Thanks for the free money on the Volta prediction. Who you got for Gamrot and Quillen? I don't know. I feel like I'm going to go with... Yeah, that's why. Because of the size of him at lightweight. I might go with Quillen Sal killed. Impression of Jake Hadley reacting to Ian Gary's BS. I just want to be an executioner so I can kill him. Is the Guru portion of your name a nod to Indian ancestry? There's no Indian ancestry in me. Do you think Sam Patterson beats D-Rod or Medic? No. I saw what Mike Davis said. Come on, man. Be a fighter. Don't be gay. Based Mike Davis, dude. MMA Guru Jerusalem affiliate Mike Davis as well. Want to get a beanie, but I have an anvil for a head. Yeah, this batch is still the smaller one, but I don't know. I do have larger ones, but just haven't mass-produced them. Sorry for pressuring you to go live last time on Twitter. I feel like I'm responsible for you going palms up at the end of the live stream. I don't remember that, but maybe you are responsible, and I hope you're responsible. Dude, Bonfim just holding on to the fucking takedown while he's getting his head bashed in by Solar. What the fuck was he doing? Then just rolls himself into a fucking dash choke. Hello? What are we doing here, bud? Solar just all over him. Gets the dash choke submission. Bonfim taps. Love from Tel Aviv. Fuck you. Well, writing from Tel Aviv, we love Gary. True. Your Ian Gary rendition is glorious. I don't know. Maybe. It's not my culture. Could Morales ever beat Islam for the welterweight title? I feel like he could. Yes. Thank you for the $5. Yeah, Morales could beat Islam Makhachev for the welterweight title. But I don't think he would. I don't know. Guru, your commentary makes me so happy. I just sit here and slap my tummy with joy listening to your funny ass. Thank you. Genuinely thank you for doing this. No problem, man. Not going to lie, I see a world where the pork gets cooked. Same here. I could see John Pork fumbling it. It's funny because Islam refers to Ian as Machado. Yes, based Ian Islam Makhachev. I saw what Davis has been saying. He called him gay. Connor D, Ian Layla, which is control Irish fighters. It's true. It's so true. I've been talking to someone about this. Bombfin was betting. Bro, I swear to God. Impression of Bisping running around. Dude, Ponzinibbio was swinging some fucking heat earlier. Caught Petersen with a good punch. Oh my word, I'm on fucking fire! There you go. If we're going to get more of fighters, can we get more of that fight like Sidov? Okay, I'll have to rewatch the Sidov guy. They should do McMillan versus Shep Mariscal? No, not at all. There's way better fights to make than that. Max Holloway in fighting terms has kind of fell off. He's been getting wobbled and dropped in his last couple of fights. I think Huffy could stiff him. Yeah, I think Huffy could do well against him as well. Who was I thinking Huffy would do really well against recently? Can't remember. Gary voice. I know you can't stay mad at me. Come on, I can see you smile. Volta will be champ. Thank you for the $10. True. I highly doubt it, but he has got his trick, and it's a very good trick. I got my MMA debut soon. What song is the walkout? Walkout to the Doom theme music. Weird thing about Ian Gary is I can see a lot of my friends and even myself in him if we all went full gay. Okay, you sound like you're holding yourself back from becoming Ian Gary. I can believe Ian has me going for Islam. I got my stiffy out right now. Goo, what are your thoughts on vegan peace slop? Fucking Ian Gary, dude. That picture just made me laugh so much I had to put it in the video. Ian Gary impression. Can I leave a chair, please? Can I take the chair home with me and just add it to me collection? Come on. Please. Deftones walkout. That could be good. And I sensed a change in you. Oh, dude, Petersen was really getting on Ponzinibbio. Stinging him with them good shots, dude. Calmly walking him down. I was literally trying to get hyped up for Ian too. Yeah, same here. I was ready to really root for him. And it's just like, oh, fucking Ian Gary, dude. Just can't shut the fuck up. It's so fucking annoying. That just isn't the lyric. I'm sure it is. And I sensed a change in you. It's like you never had wings. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Who would you rather be stuck on the subway with? Ian Gary or Josh Hockett? Josh Hockett? What the fuck? I'm pretty sure he's probably pretty cool outside of his character. You know what I'm saying? Paddy Pimblett impression of Connor's flying kick. Paddy Pimblett impression of Connor's flying kick. Hey, have that, lad. Oh, fuck me. ACL's gone again, lad. Dude, what if McGregor becomes Darren Till? Full circle moment. Sam Patterson is Aryan, so he's a future champ. Thank you for the £2. JDM voice. I don't think that's even his son. I don't think that's really his fucking surname. Do you think Justin Gaethje is a performative male final boss? Do you think Justin Gaethje will be able to defend his title before he retires? Love you, Goo. Yeah, definitely. Why did you hype Jacoby so much? He is really good. Jacoby's really good. There's a reason the odds were so close. I think he was a favorite, so there's a reason. But we didn't know how good Sidov was yet, but he's very sharp. Thoughts on this Danis versus Perry card? I have no idea what promotion's even putting it on, to be honest. I'm pretty sure Netflix MMA is dead already. Ian Gary crawling on... Oh my god, dude. Sidov was stinging Jacoby. Ian Gary crawling on all fours in the 5th against Prates looked so skillful. Like he'd been doing it his whole life. In the interview, Ian says for anything he needs to vent, he needs advice, he goes to her. Which casting spells. Okay, that just never be the... In any dynamic, you should think for yourself. You ever listen to Alice in Chains? I can't remember them. I know the name, Alice in Chains, but I don't know what song it is until you mention it. But I know that if I heard it, I would be able to sing along to it, you know? Do 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 do. Dude, Saidov loves following up with that head kick and then wheel kicks. They were missing early here in the first round, but eventually that shit started working for him, huh? Oh, they were showing leg kick stats, and I thought they were. Yeah, dude, he was stinging Jacoby with some good shots. Walter Walker heel hooked me and tickled my feet. That's fucking brutal, dude. Islam Dulatov pulled out, I know. Ian Gary going to walk into round 2 with a stiffy from sitting on the stool in the corner. True, dude. We're actually going to get a generational tweet of Ian Gary in the corner if he makes it out the first. Nasty combo from Saidov. Do you think Conor hit dinner pick? I mean, maybe. I hear a lot of stories about Later Annalee that I can't disclose, because then I'll have to prove why I know the stories, and then the person who told me and people that told me the stories are going to have to be held accountable for sharing the stories. But there's a lot more to it, is all I'm going to say. There's a lot more to it. A lot of Cage Warriors guys know a whole lot. Anytime I post an Ian Gary video, they come reaching out in the DMs like, dude, don't mention this, but this, and that. And I remember this, and this, you know. Favorite music genre and band? I like rock music, bro. I don't know. I go off and on, to be honest with you. Just want to see Jan and Aspinall fight already? True, yeah. I don't even know what the genres are, but I imagine it's rock just because there's fucking actual instruments in it. Who are your picks to win the 450 and 250 classes in motocross today, Guru? Oh, I really care about the motocross because I'm 80 years old. So I'm probably going to go with Snoop McLean and John McVeigh. I bet you those are the names of the motocross, you know? First time listening, I'm fucking rolling. Thank you. Shout out to Michigan. So, Guru, if you had the opportunity to do a Makhachev interview, and what would you genuinely ask him? I don't know if I'd be able to, though. I don't know if I'd be able to do the interview because I'd have to stand my base in that I've rooted against you every step of the way. And I don't want to mend the bridge. So I'd just sort of ask him to, like, see if I can coerce him into picking on Ian Gary. You take down this chocolate Peppa Pig, Sola Ribovich. Okay? Sola Ribovich. What? Apubafar Vagayev. Where does Marco Tilio rank on your all-time list? Where does Marco Tilio rank on my all-time list? Nowhere near the top, nowhere near the middle, nowhere near anywhere. Having Yuri above Pereira in the light heavyweight rankings is certainly a choice. Thank you for the $1, Tyler Cooper. Favorite sports outside of MMA? Basketball, you know, basketball, but only if certain players are doing good. Like, I only really care if Luca's on a roll. You know what I'm saying? Just gonna keep it real. I don't really care. The other players just ain't got the fucking sauce that I'm looking for. Even Jokic got a bit dull. But is it even on right now, basketball? Maybe I'm missing out. DC looks like he's about to pop. Genuinely, he is. I've been watching a lot of Beard Meets Food recently. Which might be the fattest sentence I've ever said, but sometimes he looks like he's about to pop after some of them dishes. Can you sing the Oompa Loompa song from Willy Wonka? Oompa Loompa dooba doo. Oompa Loompa dooba doo. Why is 330 the dogshit card, the most dogshit card ever assembled? Even Makhachev's saying it, right? Even Makhachev is trashing the UFC 330 card. Chat, you know what I had fun doing the other day? And I'm not going to share any information on it. I don't even want to say. Ian Gary is a cuck. We are Team Islam now until he slams out Gary. I wouldn't be able to help myself but laugh hysterically if Ian Gary finished Islam Makhachev and bitched him on the world stage. You know? Played league? No. Okay, I'll share. I was, honestly, chat, this is lame. I was writing the script for a movie. I used to do it all the time when I was younger, and I genuinely enjoyed it. And yesterday, I was writing a script, or the other day, I was writing a script for a movie on a reel, and I was enjoying it. What beard versus food meal could you easily take? Some of the breakfast ones, I don't know. It's very difficult, you know. I can eat a lot, but there's a point where there's literally no more, and it seems like he can get to that point and just continue eternally afterwards. So I'm not really too sure, to be honest with you. Something with not a lot of bread or chips, like the sausages, the eggs, the bacon. I reckon I could do like a breakfast one. Josh Hockett interview before GTA 6. Sure. Odds of Jamal Hill becoming the Black Roy Nelson. Imagine he comes up to heavyweight with some hitters. Am I grabbing street tacos or some street hibachi? I don't know what hibachi is, so I guess street tacos is the way. John Pork's alright. He's not the best. It's more of a meme. But he is good and he'll probably win. Genuinely, how did DC ever make 265? He looks 440. I might have to make another video. Has the Saudi money dried up? This card is and 330 are pretty abysmal, and boxing is now a rotting corpse after all those big fights. True. Oh my god, I wanted to mention this to you. Guys, how do boxers get paid more than MMA fighters? Did you guys know that Tyson Fury fought the other day? Until I saw Championship Rounds post it on Twitter, I had no fucking clue that Tyson Fury fought the other day. No idea. I genuinely had no idea. After it happened. But I had no clue. I was like, Tyson Fury had a fucking humanitarian WBC World Championship fight? What? You know? Absolutely insane, dude. And Anthony Joshua fights tonight, I'm pretty sure, right? No clue. I had no clue. Yeah, Anthony Joshua's fighting tonight or something. No idea, dude. I have no idea how they're paid more than UFC fighters. It's insane. Gotta be money laundering. Dulatov gets ill the day of the fight. His bro pulled out with illness day of the fight a few weeks ago. Strange, no? Last rich bros in MMA with German ties were the Azaitas, literal criminals. I know. Something's going on there, dude. And I remember when Islam Dulatov's brother, true story, posted an Instagram story of him driving around London in his car saying, where's this MMA guru guy at? Or something like that. I want to pay him a visit or something. Anyone know where this MMA guru guy's at? That's a true story about Islam Dulatov's brother, dude. People forget, man. Bet you look like Augustus Gloop when you were a kid. I was lean and mean at one point, but then once the despair kicked in, I became a big chubs. Probably about during puberty, I would say. Is John Pork just a meme or is he actually good? He's alright. I've already read it though. We're rich. Walter Walker made us rich. Break out the foot lotion, hey baby. Imagine Habib jumps the cage and Gary colds him. Could happen. It could happen. Thank you for the 2. Yeah, the Saudi money probably has dried up, but I don't see what that has to do with 330 because it's not in Abu Dhabi or Saudi. But I know what you mean. Yeah, they did do a lot of investment into that. I'm all for it, though. As long as it's like a Western-based business, fucking take that fucking money off of them, dude. Put on a little shit show over there. Put on Whitaker versus Liskarov, you know? Impression of CTE Volk air-frying John Pork. That's it. Put him in there. Look him up. Don't listen to him saying Shanko. This is a John Pork. Just cook him up. Imagine a Guru Demetrius buddy cop movie. If only. You know, that could have been in the future someday. Not lame. You can definitely afford to make a movie. I know. I don't know if I could afford to, but not a great one. But I want to... I've always wanted to be a movie director, even when I was... That was my first dream when I was a kid, was to be a movie director. In another life, you're a stand-up comedian right now. Thank you for the 2. I honestly thought you wouldn't be on. I'm pumped. Thank you. Do you think Tom can beat Gane if they fight again? Yes, and I'll be rooting for him, and I'm picking him. All right. Impression of TT Volk's cerebral cortex trying to convince the rest of the brain that he was winning every round despite being unconscious after 30 seconds. Receipt, you know, you were up and then you were receipt, you know. You zig when you should have zigged, then it all goes tits up. I don't know what you want from that. Who do you think would win Fury versus AJ? I've always thought AJ. I've always thought AJ would beat Fury. From ages ago. Even when Fury had the fights with Wilder. I've always thought AJ. Moicano gets to make free money fighting Ortega. I like that for Moicano, to be honest with you. Get paid, dude. He thought like 8 a.m. in USA time was a 90-10 favorite. Okay. Yeah, that's insane. Yeah, heavyweight boxing's so weak. Boxing's so weak. What happened to Mick Parkin? Hasn't fought in over a year in shit heavyweight division. I don't know what happened to Mick Parkin. He could have easily been on a run right now, you know? Well, not a run, but, you know, a run in the division. AJ already back after his toughest fight in Jake Paul. You gotta commend it, dude. But it's too early. Don't get how Ank isn't self-aware. He has said Alex can't make any excuses for his loss, but he can say he was injured. Then gloats about Cyril's win over Alex like he'd ever do good himself. That said, let's go, Ank. Yeah, I think he'll win this one, but they aren't the most self-aware. Maybe because Ali is the one tweeting on their accounts. 19 decisions, 5 finishes. Can't wait to see Vagayev. I know, dude. This guy's such a fucking decisionator. And he's like 34. I have no idea why they sign guys like this. There's no demand to sign this guy, you know? But who knows? He might get a finish in his first UFC fight. We'll see. Volt losing his mind. Kai Kara France getting gooped on. That's it, you know? I can't keep looking at this. It's fucking horrific. Impression of Ian begging to be let in his home. Please. I love you. Every little thing. I do the thing. DC just got a text. Holy shit, dude. DC got a text. Dude, DC needs to go on Love Island, I guess. He's got a text, dude. Holy shit, Joe. They're bringing back Castro more. This is Team Habib's versus Hamzat. Thank you for the 3. I think so, yeah. It is. He's John Pork and there's nothing you can do about it. I know. Obsession was made with 990k budget. You got it? Yeah, I know I got it, but I don't want to rinse all my money on it. You know? Heavyweight boxers in the past could hang or beat the heavyweight boxers in today's age. No, because it was the same where there was a couple good guys and then that's just the worst take ever. There was a couple good guys and then the rest was just like part-time plumbers. So I disagree with you. It's always been top heavy at heavyweight. Oh my god, dude. Immediately Vagayev gets to take down on his Gakhmaev. Terrible start for his Gakhmaev. Does Vagayev get KO, TKO, or does he have pillow hands? He can't finish his fucking breakfast, but we'll see if he pulls it off here because this is UFC debut. Impression of the fights are on. Impression of Ian Gary's post-fight speak after colding Islam. I started from the gutter. I had dirty hands in the gutters and such. I still pulling it. You can do anything in life. Imagine Habib jumps the cage. Well, Layla, where's Layla? I'm going to put the belt around Layla. Dude, imagine if he wins and puts the belt around Layla. Holy shit, dude. The aura. The liberal aura of Ian Gary, dude. Honestly, there's an aura to it. Imagine Habib jumps the cage and is pinned on the floor by security, red in the face, screaming, while Gary celebrates over Islam's unconscious body. All right, we get it, dude. Enough. Prime Lennox Lewis beats every... No, he doesn't. Here we go. Ooh, Vagayev with a knee to the body here, folks. Holding on to his Gakhmaev up against the cage. You love to see it. Some knees to the body from his Gakhmaev. He is crafty with the clinch work, to be fair, with the knees. He was doing this a lot to Dalby. Another knee to the body. And another one. Vagayev going for another takedown. And he gets it. Not quiet. Is Gakhmaev on top? Hold on now. And he's working them knees to the body. This could get crafty. I'd love to think, chat, that this is these guys' version of them going to war. He's cut. Yeah, is Gakmayev's cut over his right eye. Do you think this is their version of like, whoa? Do you think they're going nuts in their huts? Just losing it at this fight, dude. This battle of the ages, dude. Another takedown attempt from Vagayev, and he gets it on his Gakmayev, dude. They're going fucking nuts. They're going nuts in the Dagestan mountains, dude. This is their Lawler McDonald too. A good elbow from Vagayev. Is a McGregor interview possible? I messaged McGregor ages ago asking for an interview. I'm not going to keep spamming, you know? If McGregor ever sees my account and thinks, I wonder if he's ever asked me for an interview or something, then he'll see it. I can't remember what I asked him, but... Impression of Gary becoming racist after learning how Dagestani's treat women. Yeah. I said, come on, Connor lad, let's do an interview sometime soon. Whenever works. You know. So, you know, if he ever sees my account, he'll see that I've reached out 5 years ago. Literally like 4 years ago, by the way. Nuts in their huts is diabolical. I didn't even mean it, but yeah. Yeah, they are in huts. Impression of Dagestani's going crazy. Ah! Brother, no! Shit, brother, this one good, huh? Show him true Dagestani wrath. Ref! Ref! Déplié! Ref! He's screaming like when I was screaming about Jalen Turner, Bobby Green. Oh, crafty cage grab to escape the leg lock. You love to see it. Good scramble by his Gakmayev, though. Double unders. Dude, the ref should have stepped in there, dude. He genuinely escaped a leg lock because of the cage grab. Hopefully Connor hasn't seen you calling Dia come pick. Actually, you know what? Yeah, there's no chance of an interview. Sometimes I forget what I've said because that's just funny banter to me, but that is really a serious insult, isn't it? That come pick. Also, Davis calling Aliyev gay. Based, Davis, dude. Based. We should call Full Guard missionary. We actually should. Impression of Islam telling Gary it's racist to stuff takedowns. Brother, you need to respect my culture and I don't know. Another Vagayev takedown. Doesn't get it. Good knee to the head from his Gakmayev. Good low kick. Good two from his Gakmayev. He's a little bit sharper on the feet. I'll give Vagayev round one, but his Gakmayev's definitely a lot sharper on the feet. A lot more athletic. It's okay you have a pig pass. True. Impression of Islam telling John Pork about Ian's interview. John Pork, you need to humble this guy, brother. It's so rare these freaks fight each other that you know for sure there's a combined 32 goats, 14 sheep, and 3 Hasbullah types on the line for this one. Yeah, dude, they're having some gambling going on, dude. Pound for pound skill, Floyd Mayweather, Usyk better than Ali. True. Mike Davis having a rage-induced cope session on Instagram Reels right now after getting smushed for 3 rounds. I'll have to check it. I didn't see the actual video of it. I thought he said it in the cage. This is a war. Yeah, I think Kuniev wins. This is a war. Also, who's who? I don't know. Bryce needs to hire Gary to milk cows and bulls. Even though it's a Vagayev debut, he's got crafty cage grabs and nut shots. He does. Round 2. Here we go. I've got a stubborn bogey, I'm sorry. Low kick from his Gakmayev. Strickland stance. He actually is doing the Strickland shit. I mean, that wasn't Strickland-esque. Jab to the body from Vagayev. Good jab from Izgakmayev, dude. Let's go, Izgakmayev, dude. What side of the cliff you guys got? Yeah! Good shot from Vagayev back and a good body shot. Yeah, another jab. Dude, I sense a little bit of European in Izgakmayev. Let's go! Dude. This guy. Oh, good two from Vagayev, though, dude. He's starting to be a bit more aggressive this round. Yeah! Let's go, Izgakmayev, dude. Come on. Whoa! And he's in on the takedown. Yeah! Yeah! Have that, you fucking cunt! Yes! Dude, Izgakmayev, we're so back. Izgakmayev enjoyers are so back, dude. It's gonna be bad, my pigger. Thank you for the 2. Mean wrist control. Another knee to the body. Oh, nasty, dude. What a fucking war. Another knee to the body from Izgakmayev. Underhook. Yeah. Shift him around. Yeah, knee that body. Yeah, baby shit to the body. No chance of finishing a fight. Yeah. It's gonna get bad, my brother, uncle. Thank you for the 3. It's gonna be bad, my cousin. Knee to the body from Vagayev. There's the low kick from Izgakmayev again. Knee to the body from Vagayev again. Body shot from Vagayev, dude. Going to the body on Izgakmayev is actually pretty smart because he does slow down in fights, and you're seeing it here already with his pop in his shots. It's looking like Vagayev's aggression's going to pay off. Good 2. Knee to the body from Vagayev. And he's shooting in. Boo! That's one takedown for the boys. Yeah. No, he's not one of the boys. Knee to the body from Izgakmayev. And another one. Vagayev shooting in. It's literally Dundee versus Dundee United for people who shower once a year. No, brother, my cliff have nice view. No, my paths have better gravel. Yeah. Yeah. My paths have better gravel. My goats are thicker than yours. Oh, Vagayev, he fucks his own lambs. He fucks his own lambs. I'm translating the chants from the crowd. They're calling him like a goat pedo. Dude, the crowd's going nuts in Abu Dhabi right now, chat. I'm telling you. Your father is your brother. The Sajid family. Knee to the body from Izgakmayev. I have no idea who's winning, by the way, but dude, he landed 0 significant strikes in round 1, Vagayev. That's crazy. I'm sure he landed an elbow on the ground and pound. He cut him open. Hate when I infiltrate the cut convention. Good elbow from Vagayev. And my Ian Gary costume accidentally falls off. Yeah, true. You've been exposed. Brother, you seen that seatbelt grip? I know, tight as a goat. Okay. This is such a shit fight, dude. DC's trying to hype it up. It's so shit. Impression of DJ reacting to the UFC 322 live stream. What? Oh, just probably like, I bet he did the I show speed meme and then thought, fuck, I'm going to have a talk with him. Imagine they just threw a baby goat in the cage. Okay, let's not get him too distracted. Who's the inbred? Who's the inbred? Who's the inbred in the white? Okay, yeah. Who's the inbred? Who's the inbred? Who's the inbred in the white? Oi, oi. We want our sheep back. 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 Imagine Rogan being blown away. Oh, unbelievable, folks. Whole card's been shit. There's been some good finishes early. Gak about to gack all over V4 the next round. Okay. Impression of you getting $100 dono. Whoa, thanks. Favorite clips you'll call in D a breedable cum pig. I didn't mean to. I did, but it was just in the flow state. Oh, Vagayev letting his hands go. Oh, they're actually trading on the feet. Let's not get too crazy. Yeah, clinch up a little bit. They're landing some shots on each other here. Is Gakmayev actually fucking teeing up? Let's go, this Gak! Good right hook! Yeah! Yeah! He didn't shoot. He fell over himself, DC. He didn't. He didn't. They're just yapping on commentary. Go on, Gakmayev. Hap, hap. Tee off. They're standing right in front of each other and just nothing, you know. It's wild. Yeah, Gakmayev gets taken down again. Good takedown by Vagayev. Oh, let's pretend we got the clinch. Let's pretend we got the clinch. Way! Oh! Let's go, dude. Is there a call to prayer? 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 Oh! Another takedown from Vagayev, dude. Yeah, dude. Dude, his Gakmayev fans walking out the arena right now, dude. They can't handle it. he's on the back control again here. Oh, they're back up and in the clinch against the cage. Holy shit, dude. What a fucking fight. Holy moly. Whoa, a takedown from his Gakmayev. Hold on now. 6 feet tall, inbred as shit. Is Gakmayev. He's one of us. Whoa. Good arm triangle attempt from his Gakmayev, to be fair. He shoots every fight. He shoots every fight. Oh, Vagayev. He shoots every fight. Dude, we gotta start doing this for every Dagestani fight. I wonder if they'll give this to Isgakmaev on damage. Come on, dude. You're in fucking full mount here, man. You got back control. Pound. Punch. Still looking for the arm triangle in this position. Like, throw punches here, man. Oh, re-naked. Hockett versus Blades has nothing on this shit. We want our land back. Oh, he's looking for the armbar at the end, but couldn't get it. You've got to reward Isgakmaev, dude. Why even fucking bother, dude? Ba, 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 ba. What's the fucking guy's name? Vagayev. Ba, 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 ba. Abdul Hussein looked tiny. He should go to flyweight. He did look really small. Gibson's a really big bantamweight, but he did look really small. I wouldn't be surprised if he goes to flyweight. I think he has fought at flyweight before. They're going to get paid 20k lambs for Fight of the Night bonus. I think the Inbred guy won that one. It should go to Isgakmaev on damage, but I think they're going to go with Durayev or whatever this guy's name is. Vagayev by decision. 29-28. Should be 2-1 Vagayev, I reckon. Yeah. What type of girls are you into? As a boys and co, I can't get enough of YN Alliance and TKZ and friends. Okay, thank you for the $5 Australian dollars. I don't know, man. I like tall women. Women, you know, not girls. That's my thing. Vaginayev with all those decisions, true. Missing Fatima Klein so much right now, I know, dude. Put Fatima Klein in there. Yeah, speak up a little bit, mate. It's alright to have a high-pitched voice, guys. Jesus. Yeah, 5'8's not bad, Samantha. Hamzat Loki gonna whoop Sean in a rematch? I don't think so. I really don't. Impression of Ian Gary telling his wife enough is enough and he wants to be the one that smashes tonight. Please, that's it. I'm putting my foot down. Who you got in August? Islam or Conor McGregor? I've got Conor McGregor winning it, honestly. Ian Gary. Oh, man, what a shit fight. I'm in there as well, though. There you go. The whole team's out to support that shit show. And the crowd goes mild. Even the fucking sheiks are fucking sick of this shit, you know? Here we go. A real fucking blob dog of the Dagestani clan. White women suck, it isn't wrong. What are you talking about? What am I tuning into in chat? The crowd goes mild indeed. Low-key cringe, bruh. Tyrell Fortune, dude. Let's go, Fortune! Fortune favors the brave, dude. Kuniev's going to win this, I reckon, pretty easily. Super EDP 445 is going to be in big trouble out there, chat. He's going to be saying he was only here for a cupcake in the middle of a Kuniev beatdown. We'll see. Does Fortune have pop? Ish. Not really, though. You can get hit by him. Tybura got hit by him quite a bit and never got dropped. You know what I mean? How good is Colby, folks? Pretty fucking good. Remember we used to think Colby was boring? He had such a more fun style than some of these other guys these days in the UFC. You know? Like, him versus RDA was actually like a scrap. And I remember thinking, like, that was really boring. What a boring style, you know? Not really boring, but, you know, that wasn't that fun of a style to watch. But Colby actually had good fucking pace, and he at least tried to break people. So that's why the Russians never fight each other? True. Thank you for the 2. Hey, yeah. Not to sound gay as fuck, but I really enjoy your commentary and just overall crack. Thank you. I've got no friends as passionate that enjoy to stay up and watch. I know, right? It does get like that. That's why I started the fucking commentary, mate. I mean, I've got no friends. At least you got some. They're just not into MMA. Stuart fails to save the universe. What the fuck are they putting on TV these days? Fortune looks like the typical boxing seething unk. He does a little bit. Thank you for the membership, Jack. Yikes. If Layla restarts the lawsuit proceedings and I'm a character, defense doesn't work. Call Sean Gary as a witness. True, dude. It's gonna be bad. Thank you for the 26 months of membership. I'll be fine. I'm just poking fun at him. Dude, I'm covering the bullying of Ian Gary. I'm not adding on anything myself. Do 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 do. I'd love to design a city, dude. I could do such a good job of it. We need our own Abu Dhabi, dude. That's what we need. What the fuck are our billionaires doing, dude? Fucking nothing but gay. Just giving money to them to make their Abu Dhabi, dude. Fuck off. Where's our Abu Dhabi? Oh. We've got Luton. Yeah, true. Does Ian mean what he says, or is he a hostage? We have Bradford because they're sick, bro. Ian mean what he says. I don't know what's going on. I think he really does. Chat, you know those people that try and prove that they're so secure by being okay with everything? That's how secure they are. I feel like that's the type of thing with Ian Gary, you know? He's just okay with everything to prove his security. Which is weird, because to be secure, you have to have some fucking boundaries. It's literally the meaning of being secure. I don't know what it is. Want to know on the parlay? Let's go, Goo. Your videos are amazing. Thank you for the $5, dude. I appreciate that. Gonna make a Vegemite sandwich? You better believe it, mate. Thank you. Ian makes it impossible to root for him, but it would be even more hilarious if he beats Islam now. It would be. I know, dude. I'm actually gonna low-key root for him. Dude, you gotta just blow your nose before the vid. It's not about blowing my nose, dude. It's just when I wake up, I have boogers. And I don't like having bogeys, dude. I've got OCD. I've got to get rid of them. Our Abu Dhabi is Little St. James Island, Goo. Thank you for the 10. True. But that was just a little hut on an island, you know what I mean? It wasn't even anything crazy. Will there be a champion with the voice of Leon Edwards as UFC champion? I believe we will. Maybe. Insane legendary underdog pick from the Guru. I believe we will have one. Yeah, I know. I did go with the Edwards pick. A lot of people denied him. It's going to be good. Thank you for the 2. I don't have obesity. Has the card been shit? The last fight was shit, but the prelims were pretty decent. A lot of some decent finishes. Are you a virgin? No, I'm not a virgin. I don't have sex often, mate. Bomb, 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 bomb. And by often, I mean in years. Banter, innit, man? Funny, innit? Right, so blew your nose before you hit record. Yeah, shut the fuck up and get lost, pussy. You're banned. Complaining about my fucking nasally. Doodle-doo-doo. Odds that Gary puts the belt on Layla? I don't know. When you talk all the time, you just get congested because you don't ever breathe through your nose. You can't breathe through your nose while you're talking, you know. So it just gets built up. Odds that Gary puts the belt on Layla. I'd said it earlier, dude. He's going to put the belt on Layla. Rzepecki by Bacon Slider. Are we ignoring Neil versus Chidi as a main card fight? It's such a bad card. I know, dude. Such an abysmal card. Guru, are you training for a 2027 Armin rematch? Yes. This time it's personal. Is it just me or does Colby look a little sauced? Could be on that test. I don't know. Thank you for the 2. Could be. He doesn't look crazy big, though. Like, I wouldn't say that he's on the sauce. What if Colby just, like, had been hitting the gym, you know? He doesn't have to worry about making weight or... I don't know. Actually, I disagree. I don't think Colby is on the sauce. I think he would be noticeably different if he was. You know? Maybe a touch of something here and there that you can't do with USADA, but I wouldn't say the generic roids that you know of. You know? Like, I don't think he's trend out. What's next for Jimmy Crew? No clue, mate. Give him Jacoby. Where can we buy a beanie? At mmaguru.co.uk. You can buy a beanie, folks. Get yourself a beanie at mmaguru.co.uk. Pew, 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 pew. They are handmade by Guru. They're not handmade by Guru, but yeah. Gonna make a second Vegemite sandwich. Oh, quality, mate. No. Colby's natty. I think so. Noticeable difference between Colby and, like, Mike Perry. Yeah. Even Diaz looked a bit bulked up for his fight. What's going on with Netflix MMA? I hear they re-signed Rebellis to Spain. The UFC re-signed Rebellis to Spain, so... I guess they'll never do another one. Guru, I've been playing the new Halo on PlayStation. Did you know the elites speak English now, and you get penalized for shooting at them first? Wow, that's kind of crazy. Thank you for the 5. I didn't know that. Shavkat would be champ if it wasn't for that knee kick. Maybe. Yeah, probably. But JDM would have pieced him out, though. Guru, do you believe in Jesus? I believe in something. I don't know what it is. How are you, old top? I'm doing good, mate. I'm all on top, mate. I'm double happy, mate. EDP 445. We're one fight away from John Pork, dude. Holy shit. You gonna make a third Vegemite sandwich? Nah, you're getting fucking yucky. Guru, who is Blinky and why do you say chips? Because Clayton's World says chips. And Blinky is Curtis Campbell. Did you finally make a beanie that fits your head? I did, yeah. I made a personal one. But they're not in circulation yet. Has me dying when you lash out at Super Chatters and chucking a fat boy at the end. Just gotta make it personal, you know. You know, speaking what I know. Hey, Goo, this is my last $5. Can I please get an impression of... That's all there is. Thank you for the 5. Kuniev sub off bad takedown incoming. I think he chins Tyrell on the feet. Maybe up against the cage. Here we go. Tyrell's decently athletic, though. He's not too slobbish. But he's not the biggest heavyweight, as you can see already here. He's got a lot of weight in his legs, but Kuniev's definitely got a lot of mass on him. Good low kick from Fortune. Yeah! We need the Sean Gary interview. I know, that'd be good. Fortune looking very timid on the back foot. Kuniev looks a lot more serious in his look. Good kick to the body from Kuniev. Oh, Fortune bolts in. Lands a right hand. He's ready. He's trying to time Kuniev coming in. Oh, we're in the clinch. Good knee to the body from Kuniev, and he tries to land off the break. Kuniev's a big dude, huh? The jumping kicks to back up Fortune. Just wants him up against the cage. Kicks the body. Dude, fuck this roid cheat, though, for real. Let's go Tyrell Fortune. Actually, I think Tyrell Fortune was on PEDs as well. You know? So, I don't know. Good low kick from Fortune. And another one. Oh, and a good right hand. Dude, Fortune's doing some crafty shit right now, dude. He's a blob in disguise. Misses that low kick, and now the pressure happens. Kuniev backs him into the cage. Fortune gets the clinch. What's Kuniev got for him? A knee. There's a big knee to the body. But dude, those low kicks add up. Kuniev's gonna be not effective pressuring him backwards. You got to put a lot of weight on the lead leg to pressure like that. Big knee to the body from Kuniev and an uppercut. And another knee to the body. And another uppercut. Another knee to the body and an uppercut. Those are some nasty shots. Fortune's body language is already looking a little different. We'll see, though. Kuniev takes his foot off the pressure for a bit. Fortune whiffs that right hand down the pipe. Head kick whiffs. Low kick from Fortune. Kick to the body from Kuniev back. It's a nasty kick to the body. Especially with the legs of Kuniev and Fortune, dude. These kicks are fucking powerful. Big knee from Kuniev, dude. That was a nasty setup. Misses the follow-up. I'd like to see Kuniev throw his own low kicks. Good right hand from Fortune, though. Stings him there. He's got a nice straight right hand, but he needs to do a bit more than just the low kick and the straight right. Look for that lead hand a little bit. There it is. There's looking for the jab. Spinning back kick to the body from Kuniev. I feel like Fortune got hurt by that. Good shots from Kuniev through the guard and around the guard. He hurt. Oh, big knee to the head. Kuniev teeing off. He hurt Fortune with a spinning back kick to the body. Just for a second, Fortune started to break down a little bit. Now he's got some swelling on that right eye, but he's still with it. Where's that knee from Kuniev? Fortune just whiffing on that straight right, dude. It's too slow. And he's got a ton of swelling on that right eye, dude. Real hematoma. Good knee from... That hit the guard, though. So did that one. Those were hitting the guard. Those shots were actually defended by Fortune there. It's going to hurt the arms, but none of it really landed. What's going to happen at the end of this clinch? Little lead elbow by Kuniev there. Uppercut from Fortune. Kuniev's eating that shit, though. Kuniev built like an arc character. Maximum torso. True. Oh, just whiffed on that uppercut there. Alright, round 1, Kuniev 10-9. Fortune gave some resistance, but he's feeling the pain here. You can see him wincing back to his corner. 1-0 Kuniev. Decent round. UK and Ireland fighters with fights booked for Dana White's Contender Series so far. Sean Clancy Jr., that's big. Liam McCracken, Callum Connor, Adam Darby. Okay, thank you for the £5. I'm still waiting for the return of... He follows me on Instagram. I can't remember his name. Lightning Louis Lee. Not Lightning Lee Murray. Lightning Louis something. I can't remember his name. But I remember being hyped up for him. Louis Lee Scott. That's who it is. Lightning Louis Scott. I don't even know if his name's Lightning. Maybe that's what threw me off. But Louis Lee Scott. 24 hours is Bonnie Blue or eating Ngannou uppercut. I'll take the Ngannou uppercut, mate. Impression of airport security busting Chandler for smuggling a new son into the country. Okay. This is my son Tyrell. What? Round 2. The opening is there for Fortune's right hand. That is the right read that he's going for. That straight right. There it is there, but he gets caught on the counter by Kuniev. And Kuniev's teeing off. Good shot. Oh, good knee through the middle of the guard. And another knee to the body. Those are some good shots. Good right hook from Fortune back, though, dude. He ain't going away easy. He's starting to weave forward a little bit here and get some confidence. It's just too obvious when he throws like that. Knee to the body from Fortune. Knee to the body from Kuniev again. I hope we get a finish here and not some blobfest. It hasn't really been a blobfest, but you know, any heavyweight decision's a blobfest, really. Good knee from Kuniev! Nasty knee to the body! Fortune's tucked up. Hurt to the body. Kick to the body from Kuniev. Where's the body punches from Kuniev here? Walking down Fortune up against the cage. Knee to the body from Kuniev again. But they're all hitting the arms. These shots are hitting the arms so Fortune can find his way back in. That's a good shot to the body from Kuniev. Fortune's really badly hurt to the body, dude. He's going to make poo. Oh, sorry, shit himself in a second. Body shots from Kuniev, but so weak, those body shots, dude. Dig in. This will be a finish. Kuniev's kind of just blobbing it out here. Sorry, I didn't mean make poo. Shit himself, I thought. It is making poo, though, when you think about it. Good shots from Kuniev. Where's that knee? Good elbow from Kuniev. Good jab. Dude, Fortune's got a lot of damage on him here. Big knee from Kuniev to the head. And shots around the guard. Uppercut from Fortune back. He's got like a crafty move back every now and then, but he is taking a lot of these shots on the guard, though. A lot of them aren't getting through clean. His high and tight guard has been saving him from a lot of KOs here. And Kuniev is breathing a little heavy. He's puffing a bit of air here, but with the momentum, he's going to keep it going. Buckley fighting a heavyweight. All right, shut up. Hockett would kill both of these guys. Yeah, I think so, but couldn't he ever be tough for Hockett because he wouldn't be able to get takedowns? Oh, big right hand from Fortune. He ain't got the pop for it, though. That should be a KO at heavyweight if you're landing shit like that, you know? Good low kick from Fortune. Kuniev's hooking the glove here, ref. Ref's got to pay attention to that. Kuniev's actually hooking the glove there in the clinch. Elbows from Kuniev, dude. It's actually surprised that he ain't got a KO yet. Dude hits like a bitch. These should be slam outs here. Guy's like all of 265 and these should be KO blows. Knees to the body from Fortune. Look at the lat of Kuniev here, chat. Chat, honestly, that's how my back is. I'm being very real. Those lats, genuine turtle shell lats from Kuniev. You won't believe it, but that is genuinely how my lats are, dude. Fucking broad lats. Folk City incoming. Thank you for the $2, dude. Folk City? I don't know. Honestly, my lats are a bit leaner than his, if we're being honest. Knee to the body from Fortune. Good elbow back from Kuniev, though. We're going to make it to round 3 somehow here. And I have no idea how. Good uppercut from Fortune. He is quite fast on the inside, but he don't have the pot. Oh, nearly caught Kuniev there. Couple seconds left. Doesn't let it go. Turtle shell lats and then just sludge handles. Okay, thank you for the 2. I don't have sludge handles. Looks like Fortune's really badly hurt to the body. He's holding his rib there. I'd get a beanie if they were larger. But I've already made all the small ones. If you've got a smaller head, then get them. Thank you for the 2. The stream is slow. I'm watching it. There's going to be a delay, you know. You even lift? No, not at all. Did Sean try to get you, try to J you, get in on our beanie profits? No, he didn't. Thank you for the 2. Feel like Kuniev would have had the finish if he stopped the collar tie smothering BS and just ripped to the body. I know, yeah. He's trying to find the knee to the body, but Fortune's just putting his arms across himself, you know, and taking it on the forearms. Kuniev should just rip body shots there, you know. I'd buy a beanie if they weren't shit. Alright, dude. Thanks, man. Thanks for all the support, guys. Big sagging splats don't count as lats. Now, my back is insane. Dude, it's my weirdest muscle group other than my arms and shoulders. And legs. I'm just a freak. You guys seen the pic of me with Armin. Come on. Sorry. I need to have some mojo, you know. I gotta have some confidence in myself, you know. Keep me alive. Ooh, good left hook from Fortune. Here he comes. And we're in the clinch. Fuck's sake. Knee to the body from Kuniev again. Good knees from Kuniev again. To the head as well. Fortune backing up here. Now find the body with a hook, Kuniev. Straight right, left hook to the body. Big jump knee from Kuniev. And another jump knee. And that's it. It's over. Nasty finish from Rizvan Kuniev, dude. Good finish, dude. What a beatdown by Rizvan Kuniev. Solid work. Well, DC, you're saying all of that now that the finish has fucking happened. DC's a massive hindsight Andy, dude. You're ruining the finish. Talk about how good the finish was. What are you fucking complaining for? He's just having a narrative about the stoppage, like, and how he shouldn't have gone out there for the 3rd round. Dude, you weren't saying, if you're not going to say that when he walks out to the 3rd round, then don't fucking talk. Did you say you have the Kuniev build? Less of a fucking belly and tits, though. Guru, my boys love watching you UFC, but they are having to work. Give a shout out to Chester and Liam. Shout out to Chester and Liam. What, a bunch of cats? What names are those? Rizvan better blob maxer than Gaziev? He actually is, and it's true. DC says all this, but he would have blown a gasket if someone stopped this fight during his prime. I know, so true. Yeah, DC, okay, let's never have any comeback wins ever again. I know. Ever had your sweet roll stolen? I don't know what that means. Sweet roll? I don't know what that means. Ian Gary's son or Bonnie Blue daughter? I just couldn't deal with the Bonnie Blue daughter. It'd have to be an Ian Gary's son. He's not that bad when you think about it. He's not like Bonnie Blue. Da, 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 da. I honestly think, chat, and maybe, just maybe, this would make me a dictator. But if there was a person like Bonnie Blue in my society, you genuinely wouldn't be able to type it in on Google or online. You wouldn't be able to type it in on Twitter, and I'd put her in jail. Thank you for the 80 pence, Sam Coleman. I appreciate you, because that is just an absolute, in my opinion, chat, and I really think this is the case. I would not be surprised if Bonnie Blue was like, and this is real, I would not be surprised if she was funded millions by some Saudi billionaire to destabilize the West. I really believe that, honestly. Blind bet parlay, all the Russians, such a lot. Let's go. John Pork is calling. Will you answer? John Pork is calling, dude. Has an underdog won on this card? I'm not sure. Rzepecki is from Team Tapuria. He is good. I've been saying it, but I don't think he'll beat John Pork. Shanko call out. John Pork is calling. Will you answer? I know, dude. What a great call out it could be. Saudi billionaire. I would not be surprised, dude. You see a lot of these people that end up famous in the West, and they just all of a sudden get all of these interviews lined up immediately. And I'm like, dude, you had one viral Twitter clip. Is it worth, you know, every platform putting them on? Don't talk to him, dude. Don't have him on your show. They're trying to normalize quitting on the stool. I know, it hurts. You think the Polak can beat the Porkster? I don't, dude. It's a little bit too much of an ask for the poor Polak, dude. He's only a kid. A Saudi billionaire. Yeah, it's China. Yeah, it might be not a Saudi guy, actually. True. One of the Jays. Jews, dude, you're so close. I'm not so... I know, I should have said the Jays. I was just thinking of the stereotypical thing. It's gonna be bad, my guru. How long you been live? I don't know. I just thought of all the Saudi guys that bring them over to the Saudi and shit on them and shit like that for money, you know. Dude, the next couple of weeks are actual slop cards. Confidence level in Ankalaev to get it done. Yeah, I'm pretty confident. Dude, look at the hairline on that guy on the right. Jesus Christ. Woo, Armin, yeah. This crowd's dead, dude. They have no buzz. Not even for Armin. My phone accidentally connected to my church's speaker when you were raging about Marab. Oh, shit. That's wild. Watching the UFC in church is even crazier, though, dude. You deserve it. Hey, Guru, I just got home from the pub at 3 a.m. in Australia. I asked the curry seki to wear his jumper, and I walked out and stole it. Thanks for being live. All right. Thank you for the 19 months. There you go. Didn't you stream a famous Saudi streamer, Aiden Ross? Yeah, I did do a collab with him, but that's not the same thing, you know. I'm not fucking promoting degeneracy, am I? Hello, Guiru. 9 months means I need a Guru shuffle. Also, I got Temerov. I think Temerov could pull it off, but I'm still gonna go over. So, John Pork and Ank to win my parlay. How we looking? Yeah, I think John Pork and Ank's gonna win. I don't know. Temerov's 50-50. Thank you for the £1, Robbie. Urseg or Temerov? Trying to bet on it. I don't know, dude. I don't know. I've picked Urseg, but I'm not sure about it, to be honest with you. People forget, man. Guru almost finished Armin with a knee to the body. I did weaken him, dude. He's been injured this whole time. That's why he isn't taking any UFC fights. It's true. Hey, Guru, heavyweight scrap looked not bad. Yeah, they didn't have a typical blobfest, to be honest with you. Kuniev has got some crafty knees to the body. Thank you for the $10, Moneyball. Crafty work from Kuniev. He could have made it a lot easier, though, in my opinion. John Pork needs to be reminded that he is John Pork. I know, dude, we need to. Thoughts on the Mike Davis fight? Boring, innit? But Mike Davis should have capitalized more on the feet, but easier said than done when someone's shooting that much. Didn't you like my curry jumper dono? I didn't. It was alright. I don't have to laugh hysterically at it, though, you know? It was good. You know, it was a good dono. It was an interesting breed. Thank you. I used to be an adventurer like you until I took an arrow in the knee. Skyrim for the Nords. They're telling tales of dragon. The greybeards have been screaming. Can I get Weidman, Dad? This is still my boy! Kuniev looks like Islam Makhachev ate every other member of Team Habib. Kuniev looks like he owns a very successful falafel franchise. True. Very true. Are you a Stormcloak or an Imperial? The Stormcloaks, if you don't have an immediate impulse to side with the Stormcloaks, you're not a real man. But if you've played through the game many times, you know Imperial's a way more fun questline. To be honest with you. Way more fun. But yeah, if you don't initially side with the Stormcloaks, you're a weirdo. But then once you replay the game, you're like, dude, the Imperials are actually kind of sick. Thank you for the gifted membership, Kieran Cummings. We need DC to stack it badly to spice the card up. We do. Yeah. I need to see him fall over. Ian will lose by nuts in his mouth. Okay. Ank by submission, division here. I don't know. Maybe decision. Dude, the heavyweight division has been so underrated this year. 90% of all their fights have been either slime outs. Yeah, the heavyweight division's coming through. Impression of Papa Aspinall's reaction to Max versus McGregor. Good that. Done forever. Tough. Not the best. Oh well. Pork is pretty, Pork is pretty, crafty on the feet, but he just lacks a bit of that power. And this guy's pretty good. But he's hittable, you know, and he's there to be hit, so. Is this the best highlight they could find of him? This guy's a bunch of finishes. I guess is the only fight that they have the highlights for. He has a bunch of finishes. Why didn't they show them? Maybe the company didn't let him have it. Just realized Dulatov's no longer on the card. Yeah, he pulled out. He was feeling sick. Set aside your differences and get behind Islam against Gary. Islam's exciting to watch. Yeah, but it would be funny if... I don't mind who wins that one. I'm a little bit indifferent on it, but... It'd still be funny to see Makhachev lose to that worldview. Ige versus Martinez and Bahamondes versus Salikov plus UFC 333 Abu Dhabi. Thank you for the 5. Ige Martinez, not a bad fight. Impression of Conor getting a call from John Pork. Who the fuck are you cunt? Brrr. DC stacking donuts on it but not resisting the urge. I can't help it now. boxers pulling in millions without anyone even knowing they've thought. Fucking disgrace, isn't it? This might be the weakest card this year. Yeah, for the Dagestan fan base, they're probably loving it, but fucking, this is shit. Impression of Fat DC salivating at Pork's name. I do love a pork belly now. When's the Jerusalem field trip to Hamdi Hamburgers? After we've been to Abdul Wahab Kebabs. The Imperials were bringing civility to the savages. They were to be. It's kind of a weird one because they are colonizers, but it was kind of like they were colonizing white people, so I'm not okay with it. No, I'm joking. But that is kind of what Skyrim is, if you really think about it, to be honest with you. They were bringing civility to the savages, but the savages kind of had a good thing going themselves, you know? They weren't far off civilization themselves, you know? It's not like they were that far behind. But it basically was Romans into the UK, essentially. It was the Skyrim angle that they were going for in the storyline. Skyrim for the Nords. Do you want me to send you a jar of Vegemite? No. Been all downhill since you ate the hair plate live. I didn't eat a hair plate, but there was a hair plate. It's funny how Zaynukov unironically looks like a human pig. He does look quite piggish. I shouldn't speak, but yeah. You think the next 5 years we'll see someone be able to break John Jones's title fight record? Probably not. Sport's too difficult now, you know what I mean? How crazy would it be if Shavkat tears his ACL when he returns like Conor McGregor and goes back to Genghis Khan? That would be crazy, but what do you mean goes back to Genghis Khan? But it would be crazy if he tears his ACL again. The more lights dim, the more bright you look, the more smile, the more primitive you look. This is the price you pay for leaving members in Tel Aviv. Glad you live, Goose, stuck at work listening to you. Thank you for the $10, dude. I'm covering the card, you know. Doing my thing. It's my job. It's my job at the end of the day. Just wanted to show some love to Jerusalem. Thank you. Impression of McGregor saying, somebody get these beggars out of here. Worshipping Talos and shit. Fuck them. You okay, Guru? Yeah, I'm doing good. What time did this card start? 2 p.m. or something? I have it on good authority. Ariel was a Thalmor spy. Don't trust the Thalmor. I followed you home the other day but was too shy to say what's up. Joke's on you. I never leave the house. Where'd you follow me from? My toilet. I give it a $5. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I hope you know John Pork is terrible and has 2 minutes of cardio. He's not the best, I know. But this is a young kid. He's green. I know that John Pork has less experience, but in combat sports, he's way more experienced. DC is fucking irritating and dumb. I know he is. Thoughts on Rzepecki. Yeah, he's good. Thanks for the content and also letting the jokes rip. No problem. It's John Pork time, dude. Announcer looks like he's wearing Batista's skin. Let me get a look at him again. Jan versus Yuri for the leader of the Boys & Co. I couldn't see the announcer for a second. Let me refresh this just in case I'm a bit behind. John Pork, let's go! We need to bully John Pork again to defeat them. Okay. True. Here we go. Time for John Pork. I'm right. It's about to start. It's John Pork's debut, folks. It's on. Oh, shit, son. Stomps the leg, does John Pork. Imagine he gets slammed out in his debut immediately. Come on, Rzepecki. John Pork. John Pork. Any oinkers in the crowd? Oh, good elbow from John Pork in the clinch. Another elbow from John Pork, but it lands with a forearm. Rzepecki holding him against the cage here, dude. Giving him a taste of his own medicine. Trying to wear him out in the clinch. He's got his hands pinned here. Looking for maybe an inside or an outside trip. John Pork lands a good knee to the body. Still looking for that elbow off the break. You could see him eyeing it up. Another knee to the body. Can't listen to commentary. Rzepecki holding him against the cage, dude. Trying to wear out some of that explosivity early. Not that John Pork's the most explosive, but trying to wear him down a bit here. John Pork turns around the clinch. Yeah! Knee to the body from John Pork. Another knee to the body from Pork. Another knee to the body from Pork. Looks for a trip, and they separate. Rzepecki on his bike at range here. Pork shakes out his arms. He's a crafty striker, is Pork, and Rzepecki is a young kid. Good stiff jab from Rzepecki. Pork working on the outside here. Another stomp to the leg from Pork. Another one. Oh, both guys land on the inside there. Inside low kick from Pork. They clash heads. Good elbow from Pork on the inside, dude. He's got some crafty elbows in the clinch. Shoots underneath the entry there from Rzepecki and gets himself the clinch against the cage. Even a Dagestani Muay Thai world champion can't help himself. Another good knee to the body from Pork. Turns around the clinch, does Pork. Another good knee to the body from Pork. These are some really nasty knees to the body from Pork. Pork, yeah. John Pork here being held against the cage by Rzepecki. Rzepecki goes for a little throw over there, can't get it. Pork turns it around. Looks to land off the break, but doesn't get it. Looking for them inside low kicks. Couple whiffed punches there by Pork, and Rzepecki kicks the leg. Good two by Pork. Shot to the body from Rzepecki. Another shot to the body from Pork. Eye poke from Pork. Oh, good elbow from Pork with an eye poke. Wow, dude. They did say Pork was a dirty animal. They did say that pigs were dirty animals, dude. And he's living up to his name here. Nasty eye poke there from John Pork. Just fucking put your trotters away, you fucking pig. Got a trotter right in the eye there, did Rzepecki. That's tough, dude. Pork looking crispy. Rzepecki working the pork belly. Damn, hit him with the pork scratchings. Yeah, the pork scratchings came out there, dude. And he landed an elbow off of that as well. Why does Pork look that way? He's gross to look at. I mean, inbreeding, bro. It was a nasty eye poke, to be fair. Really nasty eye poke. And Pork gets all of his energy back here as well. Oh, no. He's good. He looks like he's alright. Give him some time. And Pork dips his fingers in dung for poison damage. Mark Goddard growing on me a lot lately. Yeah, he's an alright ref. He just ruins big moments. But some of the undercard fights he's pretty good at. I want to listen to how they're discussing this. Who's winning right now? Pork is up, I'd say. Close fight, though. He's just over there mouth breathing in the corner. He's going to continue. There you go. Shout out to Rzepecki. Chandler telling his kids at 30 it's time to move out. Yeah. All right. Here we go. So I'm still synced up with you guys. First and last warning. And they're back in. Kick up the middle there from Pork. Ooh. Shot to the body from Rzepecki, and Pork misses over the top with the counter. Good kick to the body from Rzepecki. Pork lands a good hook around the guard. Good shot from Rzepecki. Oh! John Pork gets taken down by Rzepecki. What a twist there after the clash. And Rzepecki's got some good submission game on some regional bums, to be fair. So we'll see if he can pull it off here against John Pork. And a good scramble from Pork. And he looks for the jump knee. Hold on now. Pork got put belly down right on the air fryer. See it, listen to that sizzle. Good shots from John Pork. And Rzepecki gets the center. Looks for the slowest spinning elbow I've ever seen in my entire life. He looked like he regretted going for it in the middle of going for it. It's a Pork round, dude. 10-9 Pork. Fucking hell. It's not even his fucking name. Oh, man. I fucking love being silly, man. Oh, John Pork, dude. There we go. I just found it funny to tweet 10-9 Pork on Twitter. Guy's got a whole name and no one gives a shit, dude. You're John Pork forever, dude. Anyway, round 2. Here we go. Round 2. Pork versus Rzepecki. Oh, good 2 from Pork down the pipe. Spinning elbow was nasty. It was, yeah. Oh, man. John Pork making some reads. You see him give a little bit of a nod there. Let me log back in, because this is serious. Oh, Rzepecki looks for a head kick and it whiffs. Good combo from Pork. Missed the last one, but the first 2 shots landed there. Another 2 from Pork down the pipe. Shot in from Rzepecki. Doesn't get it. Pork goes for the takedown. Rzepecki has a hook here on the inside. He's got butterfly guard. Look at that gremlin face. I know. Even more funny that he doesn't like the name. I know. Elbows from bottom position from Rzepecki. Doesn't want to give up his butterfly hook though. Keeps it. And they're up. From Pork down the trough, yeah. That spinning elbow's so weak from Rzepecki. He needs to stop going for it. Pork whiffs on a right hand there. People are scoring round 1 to Rzepecki. How? Knee to the body from Pork, and they're in the clinch again. How are they ever scoring round 1 to Rzepecki, by the way? Who the fuck has that on Twitter? That was not a close round. I think the eye poke might have ruined their mind on that, but I feel like Pork was doing all the good work that round. What the fuck? I wish they would have showed my tweet saying 10-9 Pork. Come on, man. If UFC would have lent into MMA Guru, the sport would have been a much better place. I'm telling you. Kick to the body from Rzepecki. John Pork has some swelling under his right eye. I don't know what that's from. But he does have some bruising under that eye. Good counter jab from him there. Just kind of runs into the clinch. But a good elbow from him there. Rzepecki pushes him up against the cage. Needs to do more with this position though, dude. I'm actually starting to root for John Pork big time. Even though I already was, you know. Fuck this Rzepecki guy. He's snoozing it out. Round 1 was for sure a ham round. Yeah, they went ham in round 1. Rzepecki's got to get something with these clinch attempts. Good elbow from John Pork. And another one. Oh, he hurt Rzepecki. Let's go, John Pork. And he's teeing off. Good right hand, left hook. Rzepecki on the back foot. Shoots into the clinch again. And John Pork's up against the cage. But if he can find those crafty elbows again, he can start really putting a beating on Rzepecki. John Pork teeing off here in round 2. Goddard, have a word, mate. Have a word, Goddard. When you know he's doing this just to survive, you got to have a word. Good elbow from John Pork again. Another elbow from John Pork. And again. Rzepecki, throw the spinning elbow there. Damn, Rzepecki's cut open above his eye. That's a bad one. Misses the head kick, does John Pork. Rzepecki on the move, on the back foot. Looks so much smaller than Pork, you know? Can't really get his physicality off in the takedowns, and he just resorts to this clinch work here. Spinning back kick to the body from Rzepecki, but John Pork keeps it on the belly. That Pork belly's tough, dude. Kick to the body from John Pork. Oh! Another elbow from John Pork! Another front kick to the face from John Pork. He landed that earlier this round and he's gone back to it. Oh, just missed on that jump near. The spinning back elbows have got to stop from Rzepecki. It's the gayest thing I've ever seen. Oh, elbows from John Pork in the clinch. Pork really teeing off on this round 2. If he would have dropped him clearly, this would be argument for 10-8, but wasn't too crazy of a near finishing sequence. John Pork, dude, pouring it on in round 2. Pork's cooking him, dude. Sizzling him like some fucking bacon, dude. John Pork bringing home the bacon here. Let's not forget he did fucking stick them sausage fingers. He did stick them sausage fingers in Rzepecki's eye in round 1, so that is a part of this. I've seen enough. Give me John Pork versus Ilia Topuria. True. Yeah, I mean, if John Pork can keep them sausage fingers to himself, he's going to be a real problem in this division. Hitting him with the pork chops. Yeah, true. True, dude. John Pork fried rice right now. That pork belly's tough. 2018 Pork, yeah. Here we go. He looks like 2000 BC bedtime MMA. Yes, a somehow prehistoric bedtime. That elbow was crafty, though, in the pocket, dude. Some crafty elbows. He landed another one right afterwards. Bang! There's the second one. Round 3. John Pork is used to these decisions, though. He's been 3 rounds before. We'll see what Rzepecki does to change things up. He's fighting very ham-fistedly, yeah. Inside low kick from Rzepecki. Double unders. Gets thrown down. Rolls all the way over. On the single leg. Good defense by John Pork. Oh, moves out the way of the head kick. Little slower, though. He is swinging some slow shots here. Maybe that was just a throwaway punch. Rzepecki's nickname is the Butcher. True, dude. Cut yourself a slice of fucking bacon, Rzepecki. Come on. Shoots in. Not going to get this, though, dude. You're too weak here. You ain't got the physicality. Do 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 do. Good elbow from John Pork. Come on, man. Give us a fucking fight, dude. Mark Goddard, have a fucking word, man. I'm sick of this. Start separating them a bit more. They're out. Pork moving on the back foot a bit more here. Still looks the fresher of the two. There's a good low kick. Shoots in himself. Gonna look for elbows off the break here. No. Whiffs those punches. Misses that elbow. Still looking pretty fresh. Rzepecki shoots in. Doesn't get it. Man, Rzepecki, throw some fucking heat, man. I feel like John Pork is there to be beaten by a semi-decent fighter, but Rzepecki ain't got it. Good elbow from Pork there a second ago. Inside low kick as well. Good straight right. Rzepecki shoots in. You should have that, you know? You ain't got it. He ain't got the strength to be in this game. Rzepecki seeing cartoon pigs above his head. At the end of the third round, John Pork's going to go, that's all, folks. Good elbow from Rzepecki in the clinch. He's got to start working, though, dude. What's the game plan? You trying to win or not? Does he think he's won the first and he needs to win a decision here? Like, you need a finish, bro. Good elbow from John Pork on the break. Oh, front kick up the middle from John Pork. And an elbow as Rzepecki comes in. Oh, Rzepecki whiffs that spinning attack yet again. And we're up against the cage. Some body shots. Good knee to the body back from Zaynukov, though. I mean, John Pork, sorry, fuck. I just read his name while I was... his name John Pork, though. Whatever. Whoops. Spinning elbow misses again from Rzepecki. Pork tagged him on the way in. Good teep up the middle from Pork. Head kick doesn't follow through with it. We're holding back with a minute to go when we need a finish. Who? Oh, another good elbow from John Pork, dude. What a nasty shot. Makes him miss. Here he comes, dude. Is he looking for that finish? We got a minute left. Good low kick from John Pork. Another teep up the middle. Good lead hand as Rzepecki comes in. Another front kick up the middle from John Pork. And he looks at the clock. Oh, the mouthpiece fell out. Okay, I thought he was fucking gassed out there. Good right hand off the missed jump near. Oh, why we do... Okay, you deserve the loss, Rzepecki. You're pretty shit. Pork whiffs on the kick. Good straight right from Pork! Down the stretch. He's celebrating here. Good left hand. Rzepecki going in for one more takedown against the cage. Like, that's going to win him the fight. All right, John Pork wins. Very clear fight. Rzepecki on, like, dying legs there. Great win from John Pork, dude. The elbows were nasty. Solid performance from John Pork. As long as he can keep those sausage fingers to himself, he might have a decent career in the UFC. There we go. Give him Fiziev. Yeah, I don't think he'd win that. Wait, I forgot to add the John Pork gif into the... Whip, whip. I think I'm going to get a pizza after this. Wait, what just happened? There we go. 10-9 Pork. Meaty hooks from John Pork, dude. Crafty win. Rzepecki Pork pizza? Yeah, maybe. Did I just watch Dagestani stuff takedowns, then throw strikes? Yeah, he's a Muay Thai guy, is John Pork. He's a kickboxer. Calling out Ilya? Oh, just said hello to him. Yeah, you don't want those problems, bro. Oh, he fought from Ilya Tapiria's team. Okay, the translator getting amped. Let's go. We need John Pork versus Ilya, the Bacon versus the Tritzo. True. W translator, dude. I'm here with Porco DC. Thank you for the 2. Ilya Tapiria, John Pork is calling, dude. Loinhart, John Pork, true. Oh, he front kicked his fucking mouthpiece out. That was nasty. We don't care who we fight 1 year ago. I don't want my legacy to people moving up. We're talking a bit crazy for taking a little kid to a decision. When you next going on PKA? Probably in like 4 months. 40 bows to the face and the guy kept clinching the hog. True. We will slime Ilya out. Thank you for the 2 Canadian. I think his lack of power will cost him eventually, but he'll beat a lot of the lower ranked guys. Hopefully they can keep him active because he's not allowed to fight in the US. Great win by John Pork. Lerone Murphy, cuz. Chat, seeing Lerone Murphy on like crowd cam and shit is such an odd feeling. I don't know why. Does anyone feel like before the spinning elbow of Aaron Pico, he hadn't really had like... He doesn't really have a... What wins does Lerone Murphy actually have? It feels weird to see him at number 3 in the rankings, you know? I know hindsight's 50-50, but... Or whatever it is, 2020. I don't know. Ige, I guess, but Ige's like bottom of the barrel lightweight or featherweight. Blood acting like Islam didn't flee lightweight right when Ilya was moving up. I mean, dude, Ilya lost to Gaethje. You can't really talk shit much anymore, but it's true. We will slime Ilya out. If Ilya whoops Pork, imagine what Gaethje does to him. Thank you for the $1, Landon Graves. Thank you for the 2 months membership. You removed it. Ursel time, baby. I'm starting to think I'm wrong and that Temirov's Contender Series is back! When? Why do they keep showing, like, Jordan Williams on the Contender Series, dude? Show some actual, like, guys that have become champs. The fuck? Who the fuck are these guys? Oh, from older seasons. I need Bo to absolutely embarrass Shara Magomedov. True. When's it back? Dana White's Contender Series Season 10, Episode 1. Win Adams. Alright, not the fucking strongest opening episode, but some good fighters. Alright. I need Bo to absolutely embarrass Shara. Impression of Marab explaining Flat Earth Theory. Everybody flat, you know. The earth is a very flat place, you know. Trent Miller, Christian Perez, Logan Paxton. Muhammad Ali is back. That quick? What's he done in the meantime? They really want that guy, huh? Name Merchant. Porker's never looked better to Islam. Guru, I agree that Chanko might not be world champ, but I disagree that he gets slimed versus the first decent guy. No, he'll beat a lot of guys. I'm just saying the top guys, I don't think. Yeah, the power is a limiting factor. Lightweight, especially. Thank you for the $20. He could become like a new age Fiziev, you know. But I don't think he's as good as Fiziev. Thank you for the 20. Not as powerful, anyway. Hindsight's 50-50. Yeah, whatever. Chanko slimes Ilya, Max and Gaethje. Urseg lost to Izzy's cack sleeve, never forget. What happened with Dulatov? He had a poor tummy. He was pooing himself backstage. I'm not even kidding. He had a runny tummy. Diarrhea. What will be your pizza order? I have no idea, dude. I haven't had a pizza in ages. Muhammad Ali is back. Whoa, no kissing girlfriends. Shara's at the event. True. Urseg got that Vegemite power advantage. I need Temirov to KO Urseg to pay my rent. We'll see. We shall see, folks. Let me at Ilya Tapuria and put the picture of John Pork is calling. Oh, man. Oh, why is it so funny to me? Oh, fucking hell. Can we get a wide with John Pork Squill? A wide? I'm not feeling very wide recently, dude. I haven't hit the gym once since I've been back from America. This is the frame we're looking at. Can we get a wide? Oh. You're the type of person to order pizza, no sauce, no toppings. True, just the bread. Why sausage fingers pork not able to fight in USA? Because he attacked Dylan Dennis, didn't he? Gary's son or Floozy daughter? I don't know what Floozy means, man. Gary's son. Missed weight. What does Floozy mean? Abominable snowman. Yeah, I know. I'm fucking huge. I forget you're built. I'm not. I don't know. I need to hit gym. I can't be arsed though. I look jacked in a shirt, you know. So, I don't know. That's all that counts, right? You know he doesn't like to be called pork because it's haram, and you continue to call him that. No, I'll call him pork, Australian. Thank you for the 8. Guru, what about gaming streams? Play ESPN NHL? I'm not playing NHL. I reckon I could be a good gaming streamer, though, but, you know, we'll see. Their name was Mimi, dressed like an angel, come to earth, come to earth. You got crazy genetics and still not running gym up yet? Have crazy more potential? I know, man. I know. I'll get back into gym eventually, dude, when I'm feeling a bit better. You know? I don't know. Mike versus Dylan. Dylan by submission. Thank you for the 5. That could be pretty crafty. Speaking of pork, have you seen Jamal Hill's latest post? No, I haven't seen Jamal Hill's latest post. Thank you for the 21 months of membership. I have not. Do Schedule 1. Yeah, my friend wanted to play that with me, but I don't know. I don't know about Schedule 1. Yeah, I have seen... No, not seen Jamal Hill's latest post. What was it? Was it just him with a belly? Jamal Hill. Man, shit. Anyone in the UFC you don't hate? Yeah, there's a lot of fighters that I get along with. Eating body shots. Come on, bub. No more body locks. That's a decent post, to be fair. Good job. Elite take defense. Stop calling him John Pork. It's Jonathan Porkington. Ah, of course. How could I forget? He really does embrace the belly, Jamal Hill. It's interesting. He's doing pretty good with his posts on Instagram. True Tracy Beaker returns, viewer. Ba-bum, ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-bum. Ba-bum, bum, ba-bum, bum. Bum. I can make my work come true. My work come on my dreams to see me through. Doesn't matter what may come my way. No, 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 believe me now. I will win someday. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. I honestly like anchovies on pizza. True. Chat, there was a small period of time when I was younger that kids used to call me Bouncer, I swear to God. If anyone knows Tracy Beaker. And I didn't lower it, if you know what I'm saying. It was quite offensive. But now I leaned out a bit. Thank you for the 5. Dude, remember when... Dude, Bouncer, remember when he came up with that mayo recipe and it shocked that bakery? Dude, Bouncer actually had a fucking redemption arc in that show, like crazy. That was crazy, dude. I remember he whipped up his own homemade mayo at that fucking bakery and they realized his full potential. That was a fucking crazy episode for them to make a fat kid do. That was his story arc. That was actually his story arc back in the day. Like, oh, you know, Bouncer's a hero himself. Like, he can make mayonnaise. Thank you for the $5. If you lack big power, throw elbows. McMillan fight would have been a crime scene. True. Elbows and knees, baby. Thank you for the £2, Thomas Gallagher. Have you seen Daniel Rodriguez's back tattoo? Looks just like you. Is it a pig by any chance? I bet it's a pig. Thank you for the €6, dude. Thank you. Missed John Pork. Was the fight any good? It's pretty decent. Yeah, they had some good moments, but Rzepecki was kind of holding him against the clinch a little bit. UK adverts do this. Such a clear message every time. It's so fucking annoying. They just humiliated this fucking single white mum. What the fuck, man? I hate UK. I can imagine Gary defending Pork and tearing up. Yeah, stop calling him not his coach and Pork's not a good thing. Please get the OG Domino's order for the boys. I might have to, honestly. It's calling me. It's calling to me. They need to make John Pork versus very funny. What about Terrence McKinney versus John Pork? Mike Davis is not happy after Ankalaev. I thought you were cutting wrestlers, bro. All they do is suck dick for 15 minutes. What are we doing? This is gay, bro. Gay people in the UFC, get them the fuck out of here. Stand with me. I just want to bang, bro. Okay, Mike Davis fucking going off on his... Best fight bet for this fight? Yeah, maybe. Strikes landed. Yeah. Well, no, there could be a finish for Temerov early, so I wouldn't do that. Something McMillan, Brian Ortega could be fun. Ortega's moving up and fighting Moicano in LA. Would you ever consider shaving your mustache? You don't need it. Plus, we'll be cleaner when you eat spaghetti. Nah, I'm not shaving a mustache, dude. Will Ian Gary be able to sleep in the big bed if he beats Islam? No. Ace, you again, who got annoyed at the John Pork thing, telling me to shave my mustache and keep the full beard. I'm on to you, mate. Ace. Ahmed over here. Is it just me or the next few fight cards god awful? They are terrible, to be fair. Even the fucking pay-per-views shit. Which is not okay. Temerov's build is crazy. It is, and it's crazy that he literally tested positive for PEDs and now he's back. Let's go, Urseg. Ursel's rise in chat. Let's go. Doesn't matter what may come my way, and I know, believe me now, I will win someday. Look at Urseg, dude. He means business. What a guy. What a hero, dude. There goes my hero. Watch him as he goes. There goes my hero. Extraordinary. Have you ever been to Syria, Ginge? Yeah, very funny. Here we go. Round uno. Momento, please. It's about to go down. Ourselves rise.
Excuse me, Temerov. Could you go easy on me early, please?
Round one. Temerov, short and stubby for a flyweight. Ow! Spinning back kick to the body from Temerov sits poor Urseg down.
Oh, riding me tummy.
And Temerov's on him, dude. Urseg's got to stand. Ow! Ursel with the takedown. Looking for the back. He's going to fall off the top, though. Temerov very explosive early here, chat. Urseg needs to keep a hold of him and get these takedowns. Ursel on the back foot. Looks like a potential slime out victim here in round one. Ooh, Temerov swinging some heaters at him, chat. Oh, another big right hand from Temerov. Another jab from Temerov, dude. This ball of muscles coming in hot. Misses that overhand. Spinning kick misses. That's where Urseg's got to grab the back. Good jab from Urseg! Oh, he slipped. Okay, I thought he had chicken legs there for a second. I was going to say, there's no way he's that chinny. That was the most I'm concussed looking slip I've ever seen in UFC history, you know. The guy went all over the place. Good jab from Ursel.
Hey, let's go, Steve. Oh, good leg kick. That stung.
Good knee to the body from Urseg. He's in the clinch. Eats a body shot. Just keep poking at him, Steve. Yeah, duck under. Back on him. Keep that pressure on this little imp. Dude, Temirov's lost a lot of presence already in the cage, though. He could catch Urseg still, but Urseg looks like he's got a lot more presence in the cage than he did at the first minute. Temirov whiffs on those overhands big time. Good teep to the body from Urseg. Good jab from Urseg. Fakes a shot. I like it. Good jab from Urseg again. I'm kind of liking what Urseg's cooking up, chat. Oh, not quite. Lead hook lands on the guard. Good jab from Temirov. Dude, he's so small for flyweight. What the fuck am I looking at? Jesus Christ. We got a literal underpants gnome in the UFC. Oh my god, Urseg nearly got chinned coming in there. Good right hand from Temirov. Wheel kick hits the shoulder of Urseg. Just stay on him, Urseg, dude. Keep this pressure on him. Make him throw. Make him go for it. Good 2 from Urseg. Good 2 again from Urseg over the top. Keep this pressure on him. Good shot from Urseg there with a left hook. Dude, these guys in their pajamas are just wandering around in the crowd, dude. So entitled, man. It's actually fucking pissing me off. Every time I look in the crowd, these fucking guys are just wandering about. Annoying me. Temirov whiffs on those punches. Urseg's doing a good job of keeping his shoulders up and catches that on the shoulder as well. Temirov swinging some big heat and not landing too much of it here in the first round. Urseg still on him. Love to see him start teeping the body. Misses that kick over the top. Oh, good 2 from Temirov. Urseg lands back with a jab. Oh, he slipped. Urseg slipped. He's back up. Oh, now he got clipped though. But he's on a single leg. Temirov punching away. Urseg back up though. Oh, he got clipped by Temirov. But he's on the move. Let's go, Urseg. Survive, lad. No. Good shots from Temirov. Urseg's still in it though. And he lands back, but he gets clipped again. They're teeing up. Oh, another big shot from Temirov. No, Urseg, no. Oh! No, dude. Steve Urseg slept. I really think if he survived that, he could have turned that fight around, dude. But Temirov gets it done. The little juiced up gnome. Gets it done against Steve Urseg. There you go. Wow, nasty finish. Roids win again. Wow. It looked like Urseg had some control. Was it a slip that it started with, or did he clip him first? No, he did clip him first. I thought he stepped on his foot. Urseg with no overhand defense is crazy. I know. Crazy. Matt Schnell type beat. Oof. Such a nasty finish from Temirov. I took the KO. Thank you, Mr. Guru. No problem. Drug test this cheatery again. I know, dude. Disgusting little juiced up freak. Bro got knocked out by a sand gnome. Okay. Nasty. Bedtime went out like Dariush. We are the Dariush of flyweight. Urseg with the tall guy boxing defense at 5'8". I just made $2.5 grand and I'm still sad. Thank you, Joe Sweeney. Urseg got all that range and doesn't use teep kicks, nothing. I know, dude. I know, it's fucking weird. Michael Chand may have. Guru, can I pay rent, bro? Let's go. Bedtime got slimed out. I know. He put Urseg on his face. PDs for the win. Fucking hate these little juiced up freaks. My body is a cage. I know. Just how good is Charles Johnson? They let the roided up Slavs fight in Abu Dhabi. People forget, man, Ramazan Temirov developed juice-powered spinning attacks at 4'6". Astro Boy got sent to space. Thank you for the 3, Marshall Allen. Isn't it crazy you got suspended for PEDs and get a top 10 ranked opponent on your return? I know, dude. It's so weird. Man, I actually think, chat, Usyk kind of had him to start. He was kind of turning it around a little bit, you know. Temirov was whiffing on stuff, starting to breathe heavy. He does slow down in fights, but then he caught him at the end of the first, dude. Nasty. Why chase the shorter power puncher? Pulled an Izzy. Crazy that this Royd... You have to put pressure on him, though. Crazy that this Royd Cheats win over CJ still isn't overturned. He and Rizvan shouldn't be allowed in the UFC. I know, but when they're from there, they're allowed. Impression of Connor in the interview of you agreeing about your comments of D being a cum pig. No. No. Man, Pantoja wins are aging so horrible, man. Moreno washed up. Usyk slept by Cara France. We're going to have to go with Joshua Van, dude. I know. I know it feels that way. This card's been pretty decent so far. Feel bad for Usyk, though. I know. Flying Terrence McKinney, but deadass needs test. Is there any chance that Guskov wins and how? No. No, there's no chance. Oh, there he is. Obviously, he could win. I just don't think he will. Temirov 8 and Mario Mini Mushroom. Usyk owns a popular Muay Thai self-defense striking gym in Perth. He should sell it. A guy who gets slimed out ain't coaching me on self-defense. All right, dude. This little goblin should be relegated to a cage. I'm so fucking sick of hearing... Okay, thank you for the tip. Boom, 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 boom. Cringe juiced up in bread. No, man, no. It's fucking horrible. He just has no overhand defense. It's not fast enough to get away and never changed course. He was going to get KO'd. He got caught the same way every fight. I know. But it was going to change. It was changing course a little bit, though. He looked like he had... Why are we still listening to this guy on the mic? Fuck off. He looked like we had a little momentum shift after his early explosiveness, but then he caught him at the end. That was rough to watch, yeah. Usyk beat Pantoja. Alright, dude, we get it, man. Stop fucking talking, alright? I'm done listening. Steve Usyk's the flukiest champion ever. He never was a champ. But he could have been, dude. How did Pantoja fucking arguably lose to him? Incoming Big Ank 5-round snooze fest. Jump knee was open the whole time on Juicebox. Usyk's biggest weakness is literally YN Street Fighter windmill punches. He's calling out Tom Aspinall. Thank you for the 8 Australian. Yeah, took a shoot on the back of the bus. Thank you for the £2, dude. Appreciate you, man. There you go. Good win. Thoughts on Hooker Parnasse main event, UFC Paris. That's interesting main event for that card. I don't know why Dan Hooker would even take that fight, but it is what it is. I'm going to go Parnasse. Why can't UK men protect their own women? Because they go to jail when they do. I give it a 5. They go to jail for even speaking about doing it, so it's weird, isn't it? How you see the last fight going, MMA Fat? I see it going pretty well. For Ankalaev. Bum, 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 bum. That 5-round takedown will haunt Usyk's dreams forever. True. Bogdan sounds like slang for big poo. What are the song chances against Umar Nurmagomedov? I have no idea. Bob, Bob, Bob. I think Song beats him, actually. I'm actually going to pick Song Yudong to beat Umar. Translator didn't translate. Yeah, there's too much to translate, dude. Holy shit. Because no one cares about white women in the big 2026. Kind of true, to be honest with you. Sad, but true. What is this about? Can we stop giving to Arab countries? John, join the dark side and root for Makhachev. I don't know, dude. Even if Makhachev wins, I'll be happy with it. But if Ian Gary pulls it off, it'd be so funny. Damn, we've got 2 more slop cards to get through, man. Can't believe a real pubic hair beat bedtime. The slight of Ulberg brings me despair. I know, same here. See, I'll lay down, do what they do. They don't care about jail, weak excuse. Dude, have a potential here on my channel, dude. Tell that to people that have no fucking potential in their life. They should be getting active. I've got a fucking career of millions awaiting me. People that got no prospects should be fucking getting busy. Guskov versus Allberg is going to go crazy. True. Bum 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 bum. The Serbia card is not slop. It's got some good fights. Yeah, to be fair, the Serbia card's not that bad. But still, dude, I feel like after the White House and the McGregor pay-per-view, everything else just feels diminished. I went to go live bet on Urseg and it said matchup was ended. I was like, oh, right, I knew bro got slammed. I know, dude. Even I was saying it before. Like, I picked Urseg, but I don't think I'm right. We will eventually miss Ian Gary being a disgrace. Thank you. Guru, how do I get girls like you? Let them come to you, mate. Play the long game. Once I hit 30, they'll start lining up, mate. I'm telling you. The card's not bad, yeah. Uros Medic, Daniel Rodriguez, Blachowicz versus Sterling, Rakic versus Tybura at heavyweight. Holy shit, dude. Dusko versus Valentin. Dusko Todorovic still in the UFC is wild. Klein versus Masayev. Orban Elliott. Dude, the card actually is pretty good. Rzepecki on the card. It's going to be a banger. And it was supposed to have D'Elia versus Walker. Book Temirov versus Cap now. Let them be slimed. Guru, I want you inside of me. I'm good. So sad Bogdan can only say his first name after the accident. I know. Bogdan. Bogdan looks like the kid who got his head shaved by Poatan. Okay. Is Islam the GOAT if he wins? Yes. Arguably. I said I was an Ursel for life in 2024, and I am going to be still be an Ursel in 2026. Fuck this steroid abuse and cheat. I don't know if Urseg's ever going to recover from this, though. That's my opinion. Why did anyone pick Urseg? He lost to Izzy's cack sleeve. He did look like he was going to maybe start taking over that fight after the first few minutes, though. Walking him down, making him miss. There you go. You get clipped, you know. Do you think Temirov could KO an untrained NFL player? Yeah. Charles beats Arman in a 5-rounder. Allberg slams out Big Ank in a couple rounds. Hot takes. I think Charles beats Arman in a 3-rounder as well. Allberg slams out Big Ank in a couple of rounds. I don't know if he'll be able to defend takedowns on a bad ACL. It depends how bad his legs hurt. Saladin Parnas in the main event in his debut, dude. What has happened to the UFC? Versus Dan Hooker. There you go. Love your content, Guru. Permission to do a tribute? No. Please don't. What else is on that card? Parnas is good, though. Parnas is good. MVP MMA got poached. They did. What are they saying about Parnas? They hyping him up? Parnas is good. And he'll probably beat Dan Hooker at this point. Dan Hooker's finished. Scrappy heavy hitters are a big issue for Steve. It happened against Cara France, yeah. Thank you for the 5. Mark my words, Charles is getting the belt back by 2027. Arman will beat Gaethje, then will get beaten by Bronx in a rematch. I can see this happening. I yearn one day to stare deeply into your eyes. I hope you're a woman. Charles is getting the belt back? I think so. Guskov looks like Azog from the Hobbit. He does look like Azog the Defiler. Dominic Urseg. Jan versus Marab 2 was infinitely more impressive than Garbrandt versus Cruz, but Garbrandt danced. Thank you for the 5. It's true. Very true, honestly. If I saw you in public, I would latch onto you like the Left 4 Dead 2 jockey. Don't. Please don't. Dude, Netflix MMA genuinely is finished. Other than Ngannou, what do they have? So fighters just used MVP MMA, Ronda and Jake Paul for a quick paycheck, knowing they would still join the UFC. I know Dana's truly an evil genius. I mean, not even a genius. He just naturally happened. Like, the pay was less than UFC pay on that card. UFC's barely watchable with Sanko commentary. True. Did we low-key want Dan versus Bobby Moore? I mean, there could have been better fights, but hey, they get a main event in Paris. They needed a main event in Paris, and this is what they put together. Sexuals are limp right now. We're limp. Thank you for the £2. True. I think Hooker's going to get beaten up by Parnas. More I think about that matchup. Hooker's not got it, you know. I can see it being a bit like the Arnold Allen fight, but more pressure-wise. Parnas is a big lightweight. Why is the 10th ranked flyweight on a 2-fight winning streak against Manny Pacquiao's unranked, juiced up, long lost brother? I don't know. I don't know why he got that matchup on his return after testing positive for PEDs. But there you go. In Abu Dhabi as well. Crazy. He moves his head really well offensively, Bogdan. It's one of the better parts of his game. Hooker has a 5-inch height advantage. He's not that much taller than him anyway. But it's not going to mean anything, dude. Parnas is still a big dude for the division. I'm on my lunch break. How's the card been? It's been pretty good. Thanks for the entertainment while I was on a break. No problem, Olivia. Thank you for the $2. People forget, man. Ankalaev is 3-2-1 in his last 6. He is, to be fair. He hasn't had the cleanest streak. But he should beat Bogdan. Dangerous fight, but he should have the tools and the options to beat a Bogdan Guskov, to defeat Azog the Defiler. Like how they're showing that Jan Blachowicz thing like it was a KO, by the way. Crazy. Can't wait for this Ank fight. Been waiting 3 minutes. I know, dude. I've been fucking amped for it. We love. Is this Bogdan's walkout? Pork just tweeted, you need to give him the truth. Ah. What's John Pork saying? No more John Pork? Shut up, bitch. All right, ratio John Pork on Twitter. We're ratioing him with John Pork gifts. Islam's resume is turning moldy when Dan loses. True. Thoughts on your cousin's quick turnaround? Yeah, my cousin's having a 3-week turnaround after his recent loss. He only got subbed though, and he said he's not got any injuries, so he's getting back in there straight away. Is there any world where Guskov chins him? Yeah. Yeah, there is. Guskov's good. Wahlberg in the crowd. Dude, never has someone felt less like a champion, you know? You could have convinced me it's just some random guy standing back there. It's so weird with Wahlberg, dude. I wish it was Yuri, dude. I wish it was Yuri. Please wish my mate Eddie a safe recovery from recent cancer treatment. Good luck with that, Eddie. Safe recovery. We have our beanies on the way and are both jacking it to your content. Thank you for the £5, dude. Hopefully you continue to goon for many years. Shout out to Eddie. Thank you for buying a beanie from mmaguru.co.uk. Don't mean to plug it based on that, but you know, you kind of did plug it yourself. Guskov, swaggy with it, our walkout. Swaggy walkout for the Ortho Christian fighter. I don't know if he's got it, though. He's a slugger, though, dude, and he's got a great chin. Do 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 do. Bogdan Yuri hands down scrap would be so sick, bro. Ian will never forget that day, but when the wooden spoon fell upon him, but he keeps fighting. I know, dude, he's such a hero. Ian Machado, Gary Parks, insane. Gaethje can low-key crack Arman badly and TKO him. Yeah, I think so. I'm so tired of seeing Yuri slammed out by Ulberg on the Paramount ads. I know, it's disgraceful behavior from the UFC. It really is, dude. It really is disgraceful. Ratio John Pork on Twitter with me. Go to my Twitter. Ratio him. I feel like I'm the only guy that likes Ulberg. I do like Yuri better, but I like Ulberg. I don't mind him. It doesn't feel like... I don't know. It just don't feel right having him as champ. You know? You think Ank gets... It's like having Bilal as champ at a certain point, but not the same, but yeah. You know what I mean? Just don't look right. You think Ank gets the KO? No. You know what a soy jack party is? I know what a soy jack is, but I don't know what a soy jack party is. Here comes Ankalaev. Why did Aggies use the I'm a Celeb music? I don't know. It's catchy, though. Where does Ank rate in the inbred hate scale for you? I don't mind him that much, now that he's lost. As long as they lose and I get to see them at least humiliated once. It's all evens. Oh, look at Ulberg staring him down, dude. Like, it just doesn't feel like that. You know? Any other champion standing back there with their top contender about to fight would feel like something. But it just doesn't with Ulberg. He doesn't stand out amongst the randoms in the crowd. I just can't explain it other than that, you know. Got my beanie. It's fire and the quality's great. Thank you. Yeah, it's good, dude. mmaguru.co.uk. What is this fucking music? In other reality, you're a brother and run a reaction channel called Guru Gone Brazy, where you react to classic rock music for the first time. True, dude, yeah. Yeah, Guru Gone Brazy. Black guy reacting to rock music. And I'm a black guy reacting to Game of Thrones, you know? The Lannister wilding out. That'd be a great channel, dude. I should do that. Well, I'm not going to go blackface, but you know what I mean. Already hate Ank. If he loses me money, he's worse than Big H. Okay. Ulberg looks like a substitute teacher. True. Ulberg standing there like a clapped me character. All right. Thank you for the $2 Australian. Dude, it's Ulberg in the crowd. I can't explain it, dude. I just feel like I could slime out Ulberg. I literally can't explain it. What the fuck, dude? It just don't look right. It feels like we're in the wrong timeline, dude. We need to restore order. How do you think the AJ fight goes? I have no idea. They'll both win. I think AJ beats Fury. I've always thought that. Ank is walking out to that Markiplier outro theme. Took a big Buckley before this, nearly tear me. Okay. Thank you for sharing that in chat, Chrono. Thank you. Nearly tear me is a crazy way of describing a poo. How many pay-per-views will Ank versus Ulberg sell? Blockbuster, mate. Needs the right undercard, but yeah, fucking blockbuster, pal. Alright, this is a meaningful fight, though. I'm amped up for this. Mark Goddard on the cam. Derby. UFC 233. UFC 333 is in Abu Dhabi, chat. They're back in Abu Dhabi in a couple of months' time. Oh, shit. Oh, we're good. Guskov slam out incoming. True. Gay ass sneeze. I know, I try and make funny noises when I sneeze to spice things up a bit. I love how Buckley is synonymous with poo now. True. Shut up. Don't. That's not true. Stop. Don't do that. Never heard a sneeze sound so gay. It's all this Ian Gary content, dude. It's getting to me. Yeah. It's changing me, dude. When did you last heem your meng? I don't know what that means. Hate this giant gnome. Same. Don't we all? You did a soy sneeze. Thank you for the €2, dude. Not bad viewership for this card. You know, we've been getting close to 10k. That's not bad for a slop UFC card, honestly. Especially at this time. Alright, they're about to fight. Let me refresh. Get the timestamp ready. Your dono's getting skipped. My nana could slime out Wahlberg. I believe so. But not Yuri, eh? Guys in the PJs don't sit down because they're upset to see the ring girls, not ring goats. False promises. True, dude. Dana sold him a lie. Round 1. I think this could be an early finish. Let's hope. Guskov pushing forward a bit. Well, they both drifted off to the side. Guskov trying to edge his way forward, but Ankalaev holding his ground so far. Good low kick from Ankalaev to start. Ankalaev is faster, but Guskov lunges in with some real pop in his shots. I've got Ankalaev winning this one, though. You can't lie to me. Low kick from Guskov. Shifts out the way of the Ankalaev jab. Guskov's got really good offensive head movement, but when he shifts backward, he leaves his chin way up in the air. On the offense, though, he's good at slipping in the way of shots, but if Ankalaev throws in combo and ends with a head kick, he could catch Guskov pretty well. He doesn't look like a wildling, he looks like a thin. Fucking thins. I hate thins. Which are also wildlings, to be fair. Good low kick from Guskov, but Ankalaev stings him with a straight left hand. Side kick to the body from Ankalaev. He's getting crafty out there, dude. Are we witnessing Ankalaev turn into a crafty unk in front of our very eyes? Fuck. Another front kick to the body from Ank and a low kick back from Guskov. Taking a leaf out of Jan Blachowicz playbook. A page out of his playbook. Leaf. Another front kick to the body from Ankalaev. And oh, head kick from Guskov off the lead side. Partially blocked, but it got through. Guskov does look weak to the body, so I like these body attacks by Ankalaev. Very smart move. Another kick to the body from Big Ank. And another one. Straight left touches as well. Guskov yet to let his hands go. We'll see if he starts. He's already starting to react to that kick up the middle to the body. Side kick to the body from Big Ank. I like it, dude. It's crafty. And remember, Big Ank is a Tom Aspinall ally. We have to remember this. Guskov backing away from punching range because he don't want to get hit with them kicks to the body. Both guys hesitant to let their hands go, though. Another kick to the body from Ank. Good low kick from Ank after he feints the jab. Crafty. Kick to the body from Bogdan. And he's shifting. He's getting a little bit lighter on his feet here. Ank misses a head kick up the middle. Really tight head kick. Touches with that left hand. But see how Guskov's chin comes way up in the air when he leans back? As everyone's does, but his especially. His hands go down as well when he does it. It's like he uses tall man strike and defense when he's the shorter guy sometimes. It's kind of crazy. If Ankalaev follows up a punch with a head kick, I think it could be money for him. Both guys hesitant here. But Ankalaev starting to push forward. Guskov kicks the body. Inside low kick from Guskov. Body kick back from Ankalaev. Tried to catch him with a head kick there. Whiffs on that too down the pipe. I'm not reading your email, brother. Thank you, though, for the money. Sorry. I don't have Jones in my closet. He is in a closet, but not mine. Low kick from Guskov. Good kick to the body from Ank. Guskov caught it for a second. Short time in the round. Let's see if someone tries to make a statement. I've got Ankalaev slightly winning so far. Just off the numbers with those kicks to the body. And another one. He's making it pretty clear here. Guskov's done pretty well, but Ank's up by at least like 8 kicks to the body, I would say. Spin kick from Guskov misses. Ankalaev whiffs on some punches. End of the round. Round 2 coming up. They touch gloves. Come on, Guskov, for Mordor. Ank does look like an ent. He does. He does. He looks like Treebid.
I know a man who would pay a pretty price for your head, big Ankalaev.
Brother, he was slain in battle long ago.
Oh, so you think his defiling days are done, do you? The pale orc, Azog the Defiler.
Bogdan Guskov. What a shit round, yeah. True. I can't refresh it. This is the time that I've got. I know there's a delay. I know there's just, this is what I've got. I'm watching it. I'm streaming it. If you want to watch it with me, you watch it with me 8 seconds later or whatever it is. 10-8 for Big Gusk. I should move to America so I don't have delay. But I ain't trying to move to no fucking America. Come on, man, brother. Anthony cloned himself for another chance. I'm as ahead as I can be, chat. Well, I don't know what you want me to do. I'm not watching it illegally or anything. I'm literally on HBO. Round 2's on. Low kick from Guskov. Guskov with a mark on his forehead from something. Good kick to the body from Ank again. I could see him finishing with that, honestly. If he starts putting some mustard on it. Guskov needs to have a bit more activity here. Take a few more chances with the punches. Good low kick again from Guskov. Side kick to the body from Big Ank. It's not a complete toss-up. What are these fucking... You know? What are these guys talking about? Complete toss-up. Good straight left from Ankalaev. Touches the chin there. Guskov moved with it, though. So he didn't pop his head back. Low kick again from Guskov. Ankalaev just whiffs on that head kick over the top. Glances off the guard of Guskov. Guskov looks for that right hand, but doesn't commit with anything more. Ankalaev backing him up again, looking for that side kick. Please not 5 rounds of this. Give me something to commentate, man. Guskov parries that right hand. Low kick touches from Guskov again. No power on it though, just a lead tapping low kick. Body shot from Guskov lands. Kick to the body back from Ank. Nothing is thrown there. Straight left from Ank touches. Good straight left from Ank. That was his best punch so far. That was a good straight left hand. Guskov getting a bit more bouncy on his feet on the back foot. Ankalaev whiffs on a big head kick. Low kick from Guskov again. He should slam it on when he switches the stances, you know. Get some real weight on that low kick. He's landed 16, but they're not hard. You know. They're lead low kicks at the end of the day. Don't know what he's expecting. Ankalaev whiffs on a few punches there. Bogdan Guskov looking for some punches, but not letting his hands go at all. Come on, Bogdan. Throw us some conviction. Ankalaev doesn't really have to let his hands go much. You know, he can just keep prodding at range. This is a more competitive round, but Ankalaev's landed the only good punches. There's a good straight left from Ankalaev again. Guskov covering up a bit. He's good. Low kick from Guskov. Good lead hand from Guskov there off the stance switch. That was crafty. Right on Ankalaev's big old fat fucking nose. Ankalaev shoots. Doesn't get it. Good defense from Guskov. Ankalaev pushing him up against a cage, kneeing him in the thigh. Oh, man, dude. We had some, like, Western fucking... We had some purely Western cards on the White House and the McGregor event, and now I'm missing them, dude. These guys are fucking lames. Ankalaev looking for a trip. Can't get it. Just holding Guskov up against the cage here. Guskov defends well. Gets his arms back on the inside. Ankalaev just holding him up against the cage. Looks like Guskov has space to separate here. Ankalaev punches the body a couple of times. Some mini punches. Guskov doing some shoulder things. Even their strikes make it boring somehow. Trash ass main event it is, yeah. But it's in Abu Dhabi, so fuck him. Give him this slop. Those fucking... You know what, chat? I'm fucking sick of these slave owners out here. Spinning attack misses from Ank. Guskov gets back to the center, but he's lost this round. Head kick misses. It's going to be another round for Ankalaev. This is the real BMF fight. True. They booing him? Are they actually booing in Abu Dhabi? Good. I don't know what the Abu Dhabi equivalent is of throwing your beer at someone, but I don't know, hit him with a date or something on the side of the head. Bogdan there for a check. It's lucky, dude, you know, the crowd knew this shit was going to be boring, dude. They knew they were going to be snoozing during this main event. I mean, half of them showed up in their pajamas. Thank you for the 8 months of membership. New strategy idea for Guskov. Try to throw some of those punch things at your opponent. True, dude. True. Round 3 coming up. Ank is getting booed in Abu Dhabi. If Abu Dhabi's booing, you know it's bad, yeah. Ank not concerned about getting a title shot. 6:30 a.m. in New Zealand. I stayed up the whole night for this. Yeah, I know. It's so bad in the UK. Round 3. This could pick up, though, with the booing. They could put pressure on him. Something's happening. Got something locked in my throat. Man. Just caught something in my throat there. I don't know what that was. Low kick from Bogdan Guskov. Low kick from Bogdan there. Guskov's team told him to wait for him to overextend. Yeah, that's not going to happen though, is it? If he knows he's winning. Islam by round 1 sub after Ian said women should rule the world. Maybe. It's going to be boring, my brother. Guskov whiffing on some kicks there. Ankalaev still trying to walk him down here. Side kick to the body from Big Ank. I like that side kick. He's added that into his game. 4-round decision. Judges turning cards early out of boredom. True. Guskov's got to start throwing some shit, man. You're just going to get kicked in the body to... Oh my god, what are they doing out there? That spinning back fist from Ankalaev was like fucking 3 meters away from Guskov's head. Guskov is landing a lot of low kicks though, but they're not devastating. Good right hand, left hand to the body from Ankalaev. There you go. He's putting some mustard on these shots. Good straight left from Ankalaev. There you go. He's starting to sit down on these left hands. Misses that head kick. Ankalaev could be in for a finish soon. He's stinging Guskov with some shots. And Guskov's just not throwing punches. Inside low kicks from Bogdan. Not going to win off of that. Ankalaev whiffs on a lead hook. Low kick from Ankalaev. Dude, next time they go to Abu Dhabi, put some proper fucking Americans in the main event, dude. Let them see what a real fight's like. Actually, fuck them. They deserve this. I think I've got a hair in my throat. Ankalaev still just pushing forward here. Another minute down. Nothing really landed. Boo! Inside low kick from Guskov. What is he waiting for? What is the objective from Guskov here? Low kick. You've got to take some risks and throw punches, dude. I hate seeing fighters do this. Like, for Ankalaev, it's more understandable because he's ahead, you know? He's out tit for tatting him and he's actively trying to walk him down a little bit. But what is the game plan from Guskov? Teep to the body from Ankalaev, dude. Get slimed out, man, but try and win. What the fuck are you doing? Throw to the body. Bring a left hook upstairs. Good straight left from Ankalaev again. Guskov has 2 broken hands I'm going to fucking diagnose him with right now. What is he doing? What are the numbers? I'd imagine Ankalaev's up a lot, but nothing really is happening. Ankalaev's getting frustrated with him as well. Just whiffed on that right hand. Guskov with an inside low kick, dude. What is the aim here from Bogdan Guskov? Sometimes it really does feel like a rigged fight, you know. It really does. Oh, whoopsie daisy, I nearly threw a punch at you then. Dude, is it in his contract not to throw a punch? What the fuck? Round 4. Fuck, I'm behind. But there you go. Couple seconds off. Get Whitaker in there. Ank would get slimed. Ank gets a single leg. Oh, whoa! Hold on now. This is crazy. Hold on. Half guard on top for Ankalaev. And normally he does pretty good from half guard. He has 3 significant strikes to the head. What the fuck are we watching? A delay, brother. We're on round 4. I know, 4 minutes 30. I know, yeah. I'm in. You're sweet. I know. Half guard on top for Ankalaev still. Don't stop moving. Can't you feel the grooving? DJ's got us going around, round. Don't stop moving. Can't you feel the grooving? Don't stop moving to the S Club beat. Don't stop moving to the funky, funky beat. Some counter-strikers really get exposed for how boring they are when the opponent doesn't offer up their chin. I know, yeah. But Bogdan has been aggressive against other opponents, you know. So I don't know what's going on. Ank landing some pitter-patter punches here in half guard. Some decent shots, to be fair, but with Guskov's dome, I don't see a finish happening from it. Just keeping half guard. He's got a lot of time to work, though, and he could break down Guskov in this position, to be fair. Is 205 officially the worst it's ever been? It might just be. Where's Yuri when you need him, dude? You know? Yuri wouldn't be doing this shit to us. Oh, rear naked choke is in! And he's going to get the finish on Guskov. It's a tight choke, but Guskov's turning. Oh, he didn't get that shit. Please finish this shit. Oh, my God. How are you fumbling that, dude? That was under the fucking chin, Ankalaev. Just finish him, dude. Just put him away here. There you go. Squeeze it across the jaw. There you go. There you go. Tight squeeze on Guskov's jaw. But he's got his chin tucked. Fucking hurt him, Ankalaev, dude. Throw a punch that does something to him, man. What I wouldn't give to let sourced James Webb loose in that cage. True, dude. So true. Dude, what I wouldn't give to see Mick Stanton out there in his prime, dude. Just fucking reversing him on the ground. He would have had Ankalaev on bottom in full guard by now. 5 times over. Cut both of them. True. Cut both. So true. But Ankalaev's actually trying, but he's just a pussy from the fucking east, so he can't really do shit. There you go. It's in. Oh. It's not in. He just gives it up. Why did he give that up? I feel like Guskov didn't even defend that. He just didn't go for the rear naked there. Ank is trying, yeah, bless him. Bless him, you know. He is trying to hurt his opponent, but just unable to. Even with elbows. Bless him, you know. Bless his heart. Little Ank. Trying to do some damage on the big stage. I want to douse him in beer. No. Calm down, dude. You're really squeezing on Bogdan's jaw here, but he's got it across the cheek, so he's not going to finish with it. Bogdan's just not untangling his leg here. in this position. So Ankalaev's just got full reign to control him here. If Bogdan doesn't fucking go out there swinging in round 5, I'm done with him as a fighter forever, dude. And he's been paid off to lose. That's a 10-8 round. Gayest, most Dagestani out of 10-8 in the world, because it wasn't really ever close to a TKO finish, but he was throwing some punches at him. And after the fight, I wanted to go 5. I mean, Bogdan's on survival mode, dude. If he was throwing back, maybe we would have had more of a moment, but it is what it is. Magomed's not going to take risks offensively that lets Guskov land on him, but Guskov has to take some offensive moves so we can have a scrap. Hands down the greatest fight I've ever watched. For the past couple of months, I wake up in a cold sweat just imagining Carlos Ulberg with a belt on his waist. The division is slowly falling down. I know, I miss Yuri as well. Same here. Are these a way you can get TKOs? I think so. Guskov's Zahabi maxing, not going to lie. He is. Getting reports Bogdan's crapped his pants, yeah. Wish they asked Jan to fight instead of this fool. I know. Jan couldn't make the weight, apparently. He asked for catch weight. People forget. Guskov almost got murked by Elikana. Guskov's team are dumb as fuck. Here we go. Hugging! No! Start swinging punches at each other now. Beanie came. Thank you. Buy your MMA Guru beanie at mmaguru.co.uk. That's mmaguru.co.uk for your very own MMA Guru beanie. Ankalaev's in on a double leg and he gets it again. Bogdan Guskov looking up a dash choke. Bogdan Guskov going for a dash choke here in round 5. He's not got it though. And he's going to just end up slopping out of it. Fuck. MMA Guru beanie, mmaguru.co.uk. Get your MMA Guru beanie today. Please buy the current stock so I can make the next ones. And make them better. I'm trying to do shirts with certain phrases on them. I don't want to give away too much, but all stock must go. From the same division that bought you, Prohaska versus Teixeira, introducing Patapim versus the Pale Orc. He does look like Patapim. True. Bombadillo Crocodilo. Dude, just fucking bring out John Pork and let him jump both of them. What are we doing here? Good punch from Ankalaev. But dude, posture and throw heavy, you know? Like, it doesn't all have to be like, okay, wrist control and this and that. And just fucking stand up and punt this guy in his back with a kick. Do you know what I mean, chat? Here we go. Ankalaev circling around. Maybe be able to get a Kimura here if he gets a knee on belly. You know what I'm saying, though, chat? Just fucking posture and fucking land blows on him, like real blows. Finish this fucking bitch. He's going knee on belly here. He might go for a Kimura. I'll do you one better. Why is Kimura? The niche Avengers reference there. Haven't even seen the film. Just saw that clip the other day. Edgar Berlanga was definitely the type to start a fight over a juice at school. True. Shut up. Yeah, sorry. Punches from Ankalaev here. Oh! Back of the head. Couple punches. Hit him in the back of the head, dude. Kill him. Good punches from Ankalaev around the guard. Guskov's trying to work his way back up. But he's getting hit with some big shots here, folks. They're going to stop it. Oh! Even Ankalaev doesn't know that he's TKO'd his opponent, dude. The gayest, weakest TKO in UFC history. The ref literally said it's over, and Ank was like, what? He's still in there. That was the gayest fucking TKO I've ever seen. Holy shit, dude. The ref literally went, it's a TKO stoppage, and Ank went, huh? Who? Me? I got it? I mean, sure. I mean, Jesus. I mean, yeah, why not? You know? There you go. I mean, he was taking some shots, and I think the ref was just fucking bored. Ian Gary files unredacted on UFC 330 fight week? Maybe. I'm trying to get the Sean Gary interview. Alright, thank you for the $2. Actually, Lorakio, I know he literally turned into Anthony Smith. And a vintage Anthony Smith performance. Dana White, TKO, yeah, dude, fucking insane, dude. The first ever UFC TKO finish via referee boredom has been made. He genuinely morphed into Anthony Smith. Never seen a stoppage due to boredom before. W from Goddard. I know. Goddard just wanted to do that since round 2. There was not a single exchange until round 5. If this is the best Ant can do, like heavyweight's fucked. Vintage fetal guard Smith performance. How fixed do you want this to look? Yes. Close enough. Welcome back, Anthony Smith. Division needs to watch out for evil Wank. Goddard's a horrific human being. I've seen enough. Navajo Sterling beats Blachowicz. Dude, I don't think he does, but maybe actually, yeah. This is the best Ant can do. Anthony Smith came out of his cocoon and evolved into his second hybrid pig form in Guskov like Tepig. Okay. W rigged fight. That's the closest I've ever seen to a rigged fight, dude. Welcome back, Anthony Smith. The prophecy foretold the second coming of the lion-hearted one. Ank versus Allberg will be the worst title fight ever. Bogdan Lionheart Guskov. Did Guskov know he was allowed to fight back? I don't know. Guy on the Zuffa boxing card is 306 pounds. Absolute joke. Top 5 bloodiest TKOs of all time. I had to look away. Top 10 saddest UFC moment. Paying homage to Smith. So anticlimactic, like when I wank and there's only a drop of spunk. Jesus, what, you going for your 7th in a day or something? I wanked 9 times in a day once when I was younger, and on the 9th time, smoke came out the end of it, and I'm not even fucking joking, chat. I'm not even kidding. It literally went like that out the end. Like a little campfire at the top. Impression of Ian Gary asking the nutritionist for his turn. I don't know. Can I ever go? Mum just died. Can I get a furniture tier list? No. Can we get some rap bars like back in the day? No, we can't. Anyway. What a card, dude. Dude, holy aura this card, dude. Cinema. Genuinely a cinema card. Holy moly. You know it's bad when the Abu Dhabi crowd was booing, dude. It's over! So glad for a useless Goddard special. Bit of dust puffs at the top, I know. Can't wait for the Jackson podcast to glaze Ank's performance. Classic, you know it. Let's run Ank versus Walker 3. Bit of dust puffs at the top. Will Big Ank versus Allberg be the most sold pay-per-view of all time? I think so. JM, I'm a 1-4 veteran. Boss of my hood because I picked my section. Does Yuri beat Ank? Yuri's just a coin flip every time, dude. He's either going to be the best fighter you've ever seen somehow, or absolute dog shit and no in between. Gustav Lionfart. Thank you for the $3 Australian, dude. Oh, man. Look at all the replies on the John Pork tweet. I'll have to check it out. What they've been saying. Impression of Team Habib jumping in like Prime NWO. Hey, take this, bloody old feminist cunt. Thank you for the 50, Sword Journer. Thank you for the 50, Brazilian Real. What's even worse is that Allberg probably just chins him in the first. I reckon Allberg beats Ank, yeah. I would have gotten the full card right and made so much money if it wasn't for that bum Jacoby. True, he did let us down. Ank, when I fight strikers, I have to hunt them, I have to find them. That's called fighting. Your opponent doesn't want to give you a free KO. Yeah, but still, man. Go for him. How would a trilogy go with Petersen? Someone's going to make that an edit, by the way. When I fight strikers, I have to hunt them, I have to find them. And then it's cuts to Pereira walking him down and beating his ass like a fucking pussy bitch in round 1. Walker was 4-1 to win by sub in round 1, 100 pounds on. Insane. That was always going to happen. Absolutely insane. You know what he's going for, you know? I can see the replies of my John Pork tweet. I can see it. We ratioed John Pork. We didn't actually. He has a lot of likes on it, to be fair. I watched the fight during my lunch break and actually fell asleep and was late back into work. Jesus, what a boring fight. So shit. I've TKO'd toilets more violently than that. Oh, best believe it, dude. Still think Yuri would override Ank's nervous system, spasmaxing and land that big one? Maybe. I don't know, though. Maybe he'll get backed up. Lost 5G from Urseg. Impression of Ian Gary asking Sean Strickland if he ever had to clean the gutters or faced a wooden spoon. Okay. Did you have to do something like that? Yeah, my fucking dad tried to kill my mom. Yeah, but did he ever smack the back of your hand with a wooden spoon? Dana truly sold us a holy shit moment. There, at least I won $200 off of it. Thank you for the 5. I appreciate that, man. He did sell us holy shit moments, yeah. Ever seen Dana White being slammed out in a New York City subway? I know, dude. I have seen that, yeah. It didn't really happen, but I like to believe it is him. Hey, Ilya. John Pork is calling. Lovely. I couldn't watch the card. Was fights should I watch? They're not much worth watching. If I chat yes or no, he should watch Petersen's performance. Watch Petersen's performance. Watch Saidov's performance. Watch Walter Walker's sub. And then just, I guess, watch John Pork and then see that little Battle Gnome Temerov knock out Urseg. It wasn't much other than that. Kuniev did alright though, but it wasn't anything too crazy. Pajama Bros, put them both in a jail, please. Herb Dean versus Mark Goddard with Guru Ref, co-main UFC 330. Book it now. True, dude. True. Pajama Bros. Herb Dean versus Mark Goddard. Dude, Goddard would probably win that with his armbar, his legendary face-down armbar, to be honest with you. Lost $20 on Mike Davis, round 2 KO, no problem, dude. John Pork's tweet replies are just pig spam. Damn it, I waste my 50 real on Super Chat. Walter Walker did not call out Garn. He called out Herb Dean. I know, I got told immediately afterwards, like 5 times. Called out Herb Dean, says he'll punch him on the back of the head. Watch it again. I know, I got told like 5 different times after it happened. Thank you for the 10 real. I appreciate you, Sword Joiner. Ian Gary race play impression. Oh, peg me, Layla, please. Same guy who took Yan to a draw. Your favorite. I know, dude. It's pathetic, isn't it? It shouldn't have been a draw, but it's lame. Do 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 do. When the Abu Dhabi crowd is booing the main event for being boring, that's when you know it's bad. What's even worse is that the crowd knew it was going to be boring, so much so that half of them showed up in their pajamas in case they fell asleep. Thank you for the $2. $5. Impression of Soy Gary post Layla divorce turning into red-pilled Gary, but he's still whiny. Women are nothing but whores and bitches. It's not yours. It's just your turn, fellas. After watching the fight, do you think Pereira will want to stay at heavyweight or drop back to light heavyweight? He'll stay at heavyweight, I think. Yeah, he'll stay at heavyweight. 11-1 on picks for a card I didn't watch or bet on. It's tough, innit? Ang versus Hallberg is a Moloch versus Bao, our matchup. 14 months of pure bliss. Thanks for the great content, Goo. No problem, man. Mike Davis really wasted his career away. Bro won that Tiger Muay Thai tryout for nothing. I know, dude. I put so much value in that. These past 6 years just flew by for him. I know. He'll probably get another opportunity, though. Volta is sliding for Poatan. He chilling. True. Do-do-do-do-do-do. It's crazy seeing them boo instead of rich clap. I know, right? It's like booing a game of golf. Thank you, Amir, for the 7 AED. Red Pill Machado Gary's the new funny impression. Yeah. It's not yours. It wasn't yours. It was just your turn, fellas. It's always the mids. What is it with these fucking fights? I'm sick of them. Imagine he just fully switches his personality. Layla makes him get a vasectomy and divorces him. And he just goes on a fucking red pill rampage. Come on, Ian, dude. That'd be so funny. He's got it in him. 50 months of pig. Thanks for all the laughs. No problem, dude. I appreciate the 50 months. It's a long time, Cammy. I know Cammy Eagles fan. Yeah, thank you for Cammy Eagles fan. Appreciate you, brother. God bless you as well. Navajo is going to flatline Yan first UFC death by KO. I don't know. Maybe not. I'm still thinking Yan wins for some reason. Gina Carano was better than the main event fight. True. Which football club did you support? Not really any of them. When I was a baby, I used to support Arsenal, but only because I played them on FIFA 04. I used to play Arsenal on FIFA 04. Back when, and jerk it out. Let's go. Run it up, let me out, and watch me go. I'll be running circles around you sooner than you know. That's what I grew up on. But I never really watched football. Thank you for the $100. Won a band. 8 out of 8 on picks, combining your picks and my knowledge. Here's your cut, Piggy. No problem, dude. Please stay active even though they are feeding us trash slop UFC cards. Cut my chick off and your stream get me through breakup. No problem. I appreciate the $100 man. I really appreciate that. Lol JK just went to next chick, but seriously stream or it's going to be bad. Of course you did, buddy. Thank you for the $100. We'll live in Ferry. We're in Peaches and Creamville, of course. Thank you for the 100 though. I appreciate that big time. And congratulations on your abundance of chicks. It's going to be good. Thanks for the evening, babe. See you soon. XXX. Thanks, man. Dennis with the pork tweet. What's Dylan Dennis? Nearly called him John Dennis then. What's Dylan Dennis saying? I'll be running circles around you sooner than you know. 'Cause it's easy once you know how it's done. I can't stop now. It's already begun. He posted a morphed picture of John Pork into a pig and said that he wants his revenge on John Pork. Can't stop now, it's already begun. Urseg does not know how to use his range at all. Saw him rock the beard. I thought he would have had a new mythical fighter. He's had it for a few fights though, to be fair. Yeah, Urseg's weird now. We're seeing it now clearer than ever. He's the first rangy fighter that refuses to fight anywhere but the pocket. It's so weird. Ian Gary is such an interesting case study at this point. He lacks so much self-awareness. I think he knows, but his mindset is rotten to the fact that he I don't know. I think he just... I don't know what it is with Ian Gary, dude. There's like a circle that you can be put into that is just weird. Because his girlfriend was like a TV... His wife is a TV host, right? Or like a TV interviewer. So they're only really talking to like the TV people and the media people. That's kind of like the only circles that he kind of hangs around. You know what I'm saying? So your worldview would be warped by that in terms of thinking what other people think and stuff, you know? What the absolute fuck? I didn't even know it's dumb. Have you played Elden Ring? It's peak. No. Guru, did you see O'Malley say he's only met Dana a couple of times? No, I didn't see that. But most fighters don't really meet him that much. Thank you for the 2 months. If O'Malley was a big gambler, I bet Dana would meet up with him a bit more. Can you sing Black Ops 2 Zombies menu? Thank you very much for the $2. Stay live for a while. Hey, I'm pooing, lad. Hey, I'm pooing, lad. I think that's the Black Ops 2 menu. Ian Gary's like the reverse Sneeko. Wait, not really. Yeah, he's just Sneeko. It's 5 a.m. in Australia. Fill us in. Nah, I'm good. Thank you for the $3 Australian, dude. Appreciate you, man. Guru, Cooper Spence and Miles. I don't know who those people are. You keep saying that. I should look it up, I guess. What fight are you most hyped for in the next 6 months? Ain't shit happening. So I don't know. Moicano Ortega, there's not much going on over the next fucking few months, to be honest. The UFC's down bad. Real bad. Very bad. What fight got you most hyped? Already read it. Impression of Shavkat's ghost haunting. I guess Makhachev Gary. Shavkat's ghost haunting Ian Gary in the chair. Brother, no, stop, you're putting me off, I was close to finishing. Impression of doctors accidentally switching yours and Ian's surgeries and he walks out with a snout and you with a vasectomy. Oh, please no. Also, people forget, man, Ian's handler was touching Buckley's arm. True. Ian says he wishes he was black. True. Impression of Red Pill Gary lashing out on a girl's opinion. We need to have mass migration. Because, excuse me, how else are we going to have all these restaurants? I'm starting to think you want to be raped, honestly. It's fucking making me lose my mind here. You're the reason for the downfall of the West, and it's your fault that we're in this situation. Gary's such a sad case, because the same way that it's tough to tell schizo people that they're crazy, it's tough to tell people who are groomed that the person they love is a manipulative piece of shit. True. But it's also really funny, though. Loved your last Ian Gary video. Brought it back to 2024 with that one. Can you sing We Found Love by Rihanna? We found love in a hopeless. I don't really know any words other than that. Garn Aspinall 2 in Abu Dhabi. Yeah, most likely. Dominic Cruz trashing you and the main event impression. Yeah, you're not real, man. You're just gaining weight, losing your mind, and that's it, bud. You're trash. Coxsackie and Gary's Why the West Has Fallen. Thank you for the 2. I mean, it's really just political decisions by the top people. But yeah, I agree. Thank you for the 2. It is also partly Ian Gary. We Fight All Night TV. What's up, Kerr? Do 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 do. I didn't even know you were black. I just said Kerr anyway. You know what I'm saying, Kerr? But real dog, they don't quit. What's up? You should have a karaoke stream one day. Give me a song to sing and I'll sing it. Van Pansoja rematch prediction. Joshua, the Battle Gnome, Vern. Impression of Mikey Mushemi having more test than Ian Gary.
Just so you know, Ian, you're actually a soy beta bitch.
I'd punch you, but that'd be bullying. Gary versus Islam has me perplexed. If Islam wins, we got another boring champion. But will we really live in a universe where a person like Ian Gary is a champion? He's putting the belt on Layla, dude. I'm all aboard the Ian Gary train. Impression of Red Pill Ian going on to stream with Ed Matthews and Clav. No, no. Let's start moving to these hoes. Hey, babe. Whatever. You're fucking chopped anyway. Why is it always the chopped ones? Thank you for the 6 months of membership, dude. What you saying, darling? What you up to tonight? Alright then, just fucking ignore me, you fucking chopped hoes. Impression of Chandler taking his kid's truck or treating at McGregor's house. Oh, taking his kids trick-or-treating at McGregor's house. Alright, kids, remember what I said. When he opens the door, you gotta scream. Who's at the fucking door at this time of night? Ah! I promise I don't have me fucking wallet on me, mate. Gary's the new Izzy skin, walking a struggle life. If you get that interview, please drop it on the day of the ceremonial weigh-ins. I will. I doubt I'll get the Sean Gary interview. I really doubt it. Such a chopped fucking fight. Impression of Ian Gary meeting Chandler's kids. Wow, just like Daddy. You look so much. You have your father's eyes. I swear. They're adopted, Ian. Yeah, but you can still kind of tell in a way. How many finishes we predict for Hussein TS year 2? I don't know what that means. Hussein, the guy on the prelims of this card. I don't know what TS year 2 means, to be honest with you, mate. Sorry, Saku. But he's alright. I didn't think he looked that impressive. I think he's a flyweight, really, which is going to make it harder to get finishes. Fun fact, Muslims went 8-0 against Christians today, and no one gave a shit. Thank you for the 12 PLN. A Polish guy pointing it out, you fucking traitor. And not one wow was made. This guy's popping on the scene now on all of the TV opportunities. Still Ryan, I think his name is. Best main event of the year? Nah, I'm good. Probably Pimlet Gaethje if that was this year at the start of it. Traitor? What? You have your father's eyes. Oh, if you really look closely, you can see that. Oh, doesn't he have his father's wallet and keys? What? What do you mean? You know, just saying. You should maybe keep an eye on him. Pereira keeps his hands too low and is too chinny to plod forward the way he did against Garnett heavyweight. He needs to come back lighter and have his speed. Yeah, I agree. But I think he should be a heavyweight, though. Because that's how he's going to end his career, dude. I don't think he wants to be a light heavyweight again. Just finished watching your Ian Gary video. I clicked onto your stream right now, and the first thing I hear is you doing his impression. Classic, dude. It's too fun. My Goo Beanie got delivered yesterday. Thank you for buying the MMA Guru Beanie at mmaguru.co.uk. I appreciate that. Chanting during the Vageyev fight was generational. That was a good moment, yeah. Costa is on the hunt for his third Russian southpaw. UK conquered, moved to Florida or a small town in Texas. That's what I'm being advised to do. I think Florida's more my drift. Shorter flight back home. Impression of Red Pill Gary debunking the wage gap angrily. They'd get paid as good if they did as good a job. Thank you for the $3 Australian, dude. You know, and you think about it, if women really could get paid less to do less of a job, why wouldn't they be the only ones being employed? You see, That's where the hole in your argument begins. Who was your favourite Willy Wonka growing up? Gene Wilder, 1971, or Johnny Depp in 2005? I didn't watch the 1970. What do you mean growing up in 1971? Are you fucking joking me? I know I look 40, but even then I wouldn't be born in 1971. Jesus, I'm 27, mate. Johnny Depp, 2005. Johnny Depp, 2005, dude. Would you go live with O'Malley? Yeah, I'd have O'Malley on a live. For what? What type of live? Move to Gulf side of Florida. I'm about to move back. I'm alright, mate. It's all fun and games right now, but it's honestly sad to think that a child is being raised by mentally unwell people. Ian and Layla. True. Odds on trans for one of them. Impression of Jabli singing Crimea River to his doo-doo. Crimea River? Crimea River. What do you... I don't understand. Pete Joe Rogan was saying Max switched stance in the Gaethje fight with 15 seconds left because he was having trouble on that leg. People forget, man. I know, dude. I fucking hate Rogan. People forget making fun of Jason Florida is a crime. That's tough, dude. That's going to be tricky. Very, very tricky. Oh, very tricky. Oh, very tricky. So it be very tricky. Oh, very tricky. Dude, these fucking UFC events are shit. Nurmagomedov versus Song. We need a bit more on that card than the co-main event of Alex Perez versus Suma Dwerji. Am I losing my fucking mind or not? That can't be the overall card, dude. What's the Paris card looking like? Surely that's going to have some fights on it. MVP's on there, okay. Bunch of... Pinto versus Spans, alright. Curtis Campbell's back. Trevor Peek! Holy shit, Trevor Peek. Wood needs a ranked opponent. What's this Mayron Santos matchup? And then the main event is Panas versus Dan fucking Hooker. Like, what the fuck? Noche's looking shit. Could do well with some big 2 fights above it. Dude, the fucking LA card in Los Angeles better be the best pay-per-view you've ever seen. So far, it's got a bit of slop on there. But Doo Ho Choi versus Pitbull is a sick fight. You reached out to Ian Gary's brother for an interview. I don't know what his Instagram is. Impression of racist Gary scolding Jabli about mat hygiene. Stop pooing everywhere, you fucking society destroyer. JK forgot the J thing not moving. Thank you for the 2. Appreciate it, man. Can't believe I woke up early for that shit. The co-main is Zhao Nam versus Gomez. It's so weak. Islam versus Gary is literally the only top-tier fight booked for the foreseeable future. Impression of a Norwegian citizen born in Norway, stuck in India. Somebody help me. They're pooing everywhere. Everybody's pooing. I can't believe it. I want to walk around, but I can't stop stepping in poo. Gamrot Salkilled looking stacked. It has like 8 fights on the fucking card, man. What is going on with the UFC here, folks? I don't quite understand it. I don't. Alright? Anthony Joshua prediction? I don't know, lad. Not sure. He'll win. He'll probably win the fight, lad. Nobody even fucking knows he's fighting. Nobody gives a fuck, lad. So shut up, you mad fucking weird. This card's shit, dude. What a weak card is Gamrot versus Salkilled. I don't know how the UFC is still alive. You know, mad fucking weird, lad. Bro doesn't know Balon. No, I know the Norwegian Indian guy. The fat Norwegian bald guy in India. I know about him. I just can't remember to do an impression of him. You're going to watch Joshua get slimed in an hour? He's not going to lose. He's going to win the fight. He's fighting a fucking bum. I'm peeing my pants. Okay, based. Yeah, I know about him. It's a different person who's a pooing. I'm doing a big poo. He's a funny chud. True that, Kerr. Oh, what a weird feeling this is, chat. You know when you sit through a UFC card and you feel like you haven't just sat through a UFC card? What a weird fucking vibe this is, dude. Fuck. I hate this feeling, dude. I feel like I've just emptied a day into the fucking void. Horrible, man. Fucking horrid. Don't be horrid, Henry. Silence, worm! Mommy! Was Petersen's fight good? Yeah, he busted up Sam Petersen. No, he busted up Santiago Ponzi. He busted up Santiago Ponzinibbio pretty bad. It was bad, man. It was bad now. Asplan being on the card is all I need. True, it does have Stephen Asplan. Ladies and gentlemen, John Pork has done it. True. Thoughts on Strickland getting the N-word pass? I mean, he stole that shit. Took that shit. Stole that shit. We all need a good get up. Yes. Get up, Sir Duncan. Up. Nearly slipped it there. Sorry. What were you looking at to decide? Well, I'm in a little bit of a box room here. There's not much to look at, mate, to be honest with you. It was ours first. Okay. Calm down, guys. Petersen's still chinny. He did get stung by a punch. Impression of Ian Gary rapping Crazy Story by King Von. I don't know what Crazy Story is, but every day they clocking me. Police steady watching me. Every day they clocking me. Red alert. I'm the danger and I keep that Glock on me. Cause I don't did shit to my rapid buddy talking me. Man, I'm talking tragedies. Can you say, Paddy's, you were born in Georgia and raised in Spain, you little mongrel lad? You're a fucking chorizo sausage lad. Thank you for the 5. He was born in Germany, by the way. His parents illegally migrated to Germany to have a free childbirth and then dipped back to Georgia afterwards. Why is it, and that's true, I'm not even making a political thing there, that's just exactly what happened. Why is it called the guillotine? Because it takes the neck, and the guillotine is, you know how it occur. The guillotine, one of them things, you beat me. Right, let's listen to Mike Davis's reaction to being out-grappled by Nurullo Aliev for 15 minutes. Let's see what technical breakdown Mike Davis has of his performance. Yeah?
Wrestlers, bro. All they do is, for the UFC, bro, I thought you were cutting wrestlers, bro. All they do is suck dick for 15 minutes and then don't even let you finish. Like, what are we doing? You've been cutting undefeated people on streaks all the time for wrestling. This isn't RAF, bro. This is gay. That is gay, bro. I wanted to fight. I felt good. I took this fight. I'm sick. I've been sick all week. That. And I still went out there and fought. And I felt great. I felt amazing. I didn't take a deep breath the entire fight. I was fine. Just gay people, bro, in the UFC. Get them the fuck out of here. Stand with me. So I just want to bang, bro. I just want to bang.
Dude, tell it how it is. I didn't believe he was sick until he coughed, by the way. But that really sold it to me. Ian Gary a cuck willingly and lying, or is he really that delusional? I think he's a psyop. He's a Israeli psyop, I think. Would you participate in an MMA quiz trivia show against other MMA media members to show your superior knowledge on the sport? Prop quiz, main card min. It depends if it would get loads of views, though, to be honest with you. If it's just on your... What would it be, on your channel? I'd rather do it on like a collab with like other big MMA YouTubers. I'm just keeping it real with you, buddy. I accidentally just reported your donation for pornographic material, by the way. I didn't mean to do that, though. But that'd be a good collab if the big three did a trivia thing. If Ian Gary wins, UFC will be gay and vegan. Should white people be able to say the M-word? I don't think they should want to say the M-word, because why do you care that much? But, I don't know. It kind of like, I think the M-word fell off. If we're being real, chat, white people keep the M-word relevant. Nobody cares when black people are saying it, dude. It's just irrelevant, you know what I mean? Don't hit the same. You don't say it like we do. Do you know what I'm saying? If that ain't a sign, I don't know what is. Poirier legitimately brought back the M-word. It fell off. It big time fell off before that. Should white people be... I've already read it. Send Ank back to Mordor Mountains or Isengard. To Isengard. Do. Yeah, Usyk got slammed out, bud. Should I train Bellator or UFC? PFL. Train PFL, buddy. Meet in the middle, Kerr. Please give me your PFL picks. I don't really have them. Thank you for the 14 Zar, dude. I appreciate you, Kerr. Thanks, Kerr. I don't really have any PFL picks. I'll be real with you, pal. Oh, shit. I'm pooing. Impression of Ian Gary, instruction nutritionist, how to crack. That's it. Find the right angle and get in there and fucking strum the clit as you go. Thank you for the 3. I'm going to go, though, chat. I'm pooped. You know what I'm saying? I'm feeling pretty pooped. See you later, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Buy the MMA Guru beanie at mmaguru.co.uk. Once they sell out, I'll make some other merch that might be a bit more interesting than a beanie. But go ahead and buy it. See you later, guys. Toodle pip. Goodbye. Thank you for tuning in. And I'm going to make my reaction video. DDP's lack of finishes is to concern you for Amavov. Shut up, you fucking traitor. See you later.